Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of Guapish, and today we have a super duper uber special episode for you, and it's not for the reason that even the crew is aware of today. Boys, I know you came here with expectations, but I'm doing a rug pull on you. I apologize in advance, but you know what? I just couldn't let today's opportunity slide. So, alright, so starting off with our first truly patriotic American, Tanner.
USA! USA! USA!
Hell yeah, brother. And next, our questionably American citizen, Nico.
That's right, folks. I'm here to cast my pearl to these swines as per usual. And if you too would like to get my pearls cast right at you, be sure to hit that subscribe button right now!
Yeah, do that, because if you don't, you're not a true American, and what a shame that would be. Lastly, a guy who's pretty sure he's American, but still not quite sure himself, Jackson.
Let's do a little bit of role-playing here. Audience, you are me. You are a man that just got out of the shower, and for whatever reason has insane BO. It's inexplicable. You can't even conceptualize why it's happening, and you're stuck in a podcast for the next 2 hours with no deodorant in sight.
That's
Well,
awful.
luckily there's nobody around to be able to tell that, so you kind of just expose yourself for no reason. Anyway, so, yeah, as I was alluding to before, these guys have no clue what's going on, but I thought we'd do a little something special here. You know, have ourselves a little bit of a, holiday-themed tier list going on here. That's right, today we're having an American tier list. So, basically I've just taken everything I think that is American, and we're gonna throw it on a tier list. These rankings aren't set in stone, so if you guys want to change them or reduce how many there are, we can certainly do that. But, alright, and before we make it any further, would you guys like to change any of the names of the tiers or reduce the amount? I kind of just threw up what I thought would be funny.
Why do we have an America and American?
I don't know,
Yeah.
one sounds more proper and one's not. Like I said, I could just get rid of these. I think 5 would probably be fair. You know, we'd need a middle ground and not 2 of them.
Can we do, let's do the very top one. Can we change the name to the Spirit of 76? There we
Perfect.
go. Let's make the one right below that, just make that one MAGA, please.
Oh boy, we're getting real.
Actually,
Alright.
make that one make that one America first, and then the one below that MAGA. There we go.
Gotcha, I see.
No, America first.
Oh, America first.
Yes. There we go. And then below that one, we're gonna go, just put, Italians in there, please. Actually, here, make it hyphenated American. The phrase hyphenated American. There we go, perfect. And then the one right below that will be foreign alien. No, I think that works, I guess.
Perfect, okay. I'm gonna save that now. So I've got a random assortment. There's not one single thing that this tier list is gonna be. It's gonna be a bunch of random gobbledygook, but we're gonna blast through it because we have quite a bit to go through here. So,
Good God.
oh yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this, so just play along. Some of it'll be funny. Oh, wait, I'm in edit mode. So first up, boys, we've got the $1 bill. How are we feeling about the $1 bill, huh? It's got George Washington on it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is this supposed to be, like, symbolic of George Washington himself, or just, like, an actual $1 bill?
Dude, it's an actual $1 bill.
I'm gonna say foreign.
Foreign, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Nico Jackson, what's your opinion on the $1 bill?
Dude, all I'm really thinking is like, hyphenated American, man. Hyphenated American. The text
Okay.
goes outside of the box, and I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, I do need to implement that text sizer, don't I? Huh?
You definitely do.
Yeah, I do. But I'm just really fucking lazy. Anyways, I don't know, it's the $1 bill. Fucking, yeah, sure, hyphenated American.
Okay,
The $1
okay.
bill is certainly more iconic, I would say, than like most of the other bills. So I'm gonna go, let's go MAGA, why not? Let's be a little nicer
MAGA?
to it.
I think I'd have to agree with hyphenated American with Jackson, so it's gonna land in hyphenated American. Next up, we've got the more rare, but still one of the coolest bills in my opinion, the $2 bill. What do we think of the $2 bill?
Alien,
Lame.
this is bullshit.
Oh, dude, that sucks. Okay, we got 2 for
Fuck
Alien
the
Jackson.
$2 bill.
Yeah, fuck the $2 bill. Just kidding. I'm putting this also in hyphenated American. Fun fact, I have a collection of these.
Dude, I've got a couple myself. I think I'd probably put it in MAGA, so I think it lands right there at hyphenated American. And of course, what would America be without 4th of July? How do we feel about the 4th of July, boys?
I'm just perceiving this as like fireworks in general, in which case I'll say Alien. I just don't really care for them all that much.
I'm gonna say America first.
Okay. Jackson?
4th of July is definitely literally just like hanging out and like launching fireworks. I haven't unfortunately participated in the 4th of July since like fucking high school, if I'm gonna be honest. So I don't really think I give a shit. It's still a very American thing though. I'm gonna just put it in MAGA.
Okay. And I'm gonna put it in the spirit of 76, so I think that lands it in America first. Simple and easy. Alright, we've got the $5 bill. You guys a fan of Abraham Lincoln? How about $5 bills, huh?
Yeah, I think the $5 bill sucks. Foreign.
Yeah, it's one of the less good bills for sure. I'll say foreign.
Damn.
I'm actually a big $5 bill fan. I'll go MAGA.
You just like Lincoln.
Dude, I also like Lincoln. He saved me.
Imperator Lincoln.
He saved you?
Yeah. Let's see. 2 foreign, a MAGA. I think I'd also put it in MAGA, so that lands it in a hyphenated American. We're getting all the bills in a hyphenated American, apparently. I wonder why that is.
Yeah. Lincoln was a Mick.
And moving on. We've got the $10 bill, alright? Jefferson. You guys like Jefferson? I think that's Jefferson.
That's not Jefferson. It very
Fuck.
clearly says his name right there.
Dude, where?
Right underneath his headshot.
Oh, fuck. It's Hamilton.
Hamilton quite literally was a foreigner and also, a proto-communist, so I'm gonna go foreign.
Oh, shit. That's unfortunate.
I don't really care about those aspects of them. I'm just not a big fan of this one either. I'm saying foreign too.
For a guy who's all about money, he certainly doesn't like currency.
I really don't know where you get this perception of me, Dylan. It's very strange.
What'd you say, Jackson?
I also said foreign.
I'll also say foreign because Tanner said he's foreign, and it's all there is to it. $20 bill. This one's the real one.
This is an easy spirit of 76.
Yeah, I mean, this is just the $1 bill for adults, so I'm gonna say America first.
Okay, we're ranking high. Jackson?
Dude, I'm saying hyphenated American.
Oh my gosh. I think I'd have to agree with the whole grown-ups $1 bill. I think I'd put it in America first, so that's,
The problem here is I just don't think any fiat currency is going to go beyond hyphenated American for me because I think it defeats the purpose of an economy and a fiscal economy.
I suppose so.
Yeah, he's so
Bring back
base
the
for
gold
that.
standard, dude. The Federal Reserve fucking sundered our nation.
That is true.
That's the one thing Nixon did wrong, in my opinion.
Son of a bitch.
Speaking of doing something wrong, $50 bill with Ulysses S. Grant, I think.
Yeah, this bill sucks, Alien.
What? It is rather large.
Dude, I
and
like
cumbersome.
Grant and the $50 bill. It's the highest dollar bill that I reasonably might have in my possession at any given time. I'll go MAGA.
Hell yeah. Nico?
Hyphenate American.
Oh, man. Dude, I'd also say MAGA, so I guess it's Atlantic is hyphenated American again. And lastly, for the dollar bills, we've got the crisp Benjamin with that weird plastic film thing they put on it. What do we think?
I love how this one randomly is like a 4K image. It's very funny. Benjamin Franklin, famously known as the first American. This is an easy spirit of 76.
I would agree.
I don't like how they've appropriated the image of this $100 bill for nefarious purposes. I'm saying hyphenated American.
Okay. Nico.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid one, I'd say. I'll go MAGA. Why not?
And I would also say Spirit of 76, so I think that panders to America first. And just like that, we're out of the
Panders
dollar
to-
bills. We're getting into the real shit
What?
now.
We're out of them
going-
already? What about the $10,000 bill?
Dude,
What about the Trump $250 bill?
I couldn't acquire the rights to those photos, so we're gonna have to leave them out for now.
Curse
but I've
you,
got
Getty
something.
Images.
We're gonna move on to something just as cool. The A10 Warthog, the sound of freedom itself.
Do they always have that decal on the front?
From all the images I've seen, yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, isn't this that one where, like, It shoots so hard that it like pushes itself backwards.
Yes, it does.
That's the spirit of 76 right there.
I would agree. What'd you say, Nico?
I'll say MAGA.
Okay. Jackson?
I don't really know fucking anything about fighter planes or anything. I'll say MAGA too. It's cool, I guess.
Dude.
I assume America made it in mass production for our
That's why
military.
it's on the list, buddy. That's why it's on. I'd say Spirit of 76, but I don't think it quite cracks in there quite yet.
Dude, it would be better if it had a big buxom woman on the side.
Are we
of
ranking
it.
every single state flag as well?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
we're cruising. Alabama state flag.
Lame, but alien.
Yeah, this flag sucks ass, alien.
Foreign.
Terrible
Yeah.
flag.
I'd also
pretty
say
cringe.
alien. It's not great. We've got the Alaska state flag. They've got the Big Dipper.
That's the Little Dipper. Foreign.
I'd prefer it if it were the Big Dipper, foreign.
Yeah, foreign.
I'd agree with foreign. Dude, I can't tell. All right. The American flag. Surely this is Spirit of 76.
USA! 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 It's obviously the spirit of 76. It's the greatest flag on the planet.
I wouldn't go that far, but like, I'll say America first.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if there's going to be many things I put in the spirit of 76, so sure, let's put the flag up there. That is the thing that embodies America the most, I
All right.
suppose.
Don't worry, we've restored our citizenship. FBI agent, you can stop watching now. We're good here. By the way, it counted territories from the side I pulled from, so... The American Samoa flag. This is like little islands attached to Hawaii or something.
I've never... What? Huh?
Yeah,
No, it's Samoa, dummy.
I typed
I've never
Samoa.
seen the Samoan flag before. This one kind of kicks ass. And I do love
cool.
the Samoan people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go MAGA.
Hell yeah.
I don't like flags with complex iconography on them. It's a little busy, and it... Yeah, I'm real picky about my flags. I'm not a fan about this one. I'm saying foreign.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan either. I'll say foreign too.
I'll also say MAGA, which lands it in hyphenated American.
Oh my god.
Now we've got the Apache helicopter, the epitome of American firepower. What do we think of the Apache helicopter?
I only know this shit from Bloons Tower Defense 5.
Hell
Because that
yeah.
thing kicks ass in that game.
Yeah, it does.
Can't you, like, isn't this like a fuck, you can, like, spawn one of these things as, like, a cheat code in GTA 5 as well? Am I crazy,
You
or is that
can
a
buy
completely
this,
different...
but it's bad.
Is it not, like, a single-player cheat code to spawn one?
No, you can just buy it.
Well, he's talking about single player here, Dylan, not
Yeah.
Single
not
player,
multiplayer.
Yeah, obviously. I don't think of GTA Online as GTA 5.
That's where we differ. Yeah, probably. There's a lot of cheat codes in that game, so I wouldn't be
I remember
surprised.
spawning in a helicopter. I just don't know if it was, like, this model specifically or something
Shout out
else.
to the cheat codes in San Andreas, let you spawn a tank and like let you fly around in your car. That shit was sick as hell.
Hell yeah.
I agree. Bring back cheat codes in games, man.
Right?
That's so fun.
That's like a lost art. What the fuck happened to them?
And also bring back quick time event prostitute encounters.
Oh.
Bring back the hot coffee mod, but actually put it in the game this time, cowards.
Yeah.
This is a cool looking fucking helicopter, I guess. Let's say MAGA.
Dude, I'll go Spirit of 76 on the Apache helicopter. I love throwing Native American names on our weapons of war.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and I'll put in MAGA as well. I don't know if Jackson put it there, but I'm putting it there.
He did. I'll also say Spirit of 76, which lands it right here neatly next to the A10 Warthog. Next, we've got the American classic. We've got apple pie. Nico, I know your opinion on apple pie, but what is the rest
Alien.
of our opinions on apple pie?
Spirit of 76.
Dude, when people think of America, they think of an apple pie. It's like the de facto American dessert. It's also my favorite dessert. So I agree with Tanner.
Dude, I'd also say Spirit of 76. Sorry, Nico, you're overruled. Alright, Arizona state flag.
I like the
Bad
Arizona flag, yeah. I'll go MAGA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is the best we've seen so far. It's like a nice sunset kind of thing, or like the sunrise, but also it kind of looks like Patrick Star with a big cape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's balling
I'm
out.
saying MAGA as well.
Dude, I'd also say MAGA. Is this the first time on the day 250th birthday of our country that the Guapish crew can agree?
Can you finish editing this video and publish it today? Anyways,
We've got the Arkansas state flag.
I thought
Terrible.
they changed it.
They maybe did. There's a couple of flags in here that there's 2 of them because they have like.
Maybe I'm
updated
thinking of a
flags.
different one.
Cardinal sin spotted, the name of the state on
Right?
the flag, alien.
Awful. Alien.
Alien.
Horrible,
Oh,
horrendous.
man.
Also, I'm gonna have to rewind the tape. Did you just pronounce it Arkansas?
Yeah, but I was being funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not great. I'll go foreign.
Okay. Jackson, were you agreeing with Nico? I missed that part.
Dude, I said alien.
Yeah, so you are agreeing with Nico. Dude, I'll say hyphenated American, so that pulls it up into foreign. Alright. We've got Arlington
Oh my god.
National Set. Dude, if you've ever been here, though, this place is fucking beautiful. It's
Have you been there?
oh, yeah. It's really fucking cool. It's where the Kennedy Eternal Flame is.
Which Arlington is this? Where does this exist
Arlington,
at?
Virginia.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Arlingtons.
Well, yeah, but
Virginia. Okay.
Yeah,
I've
this
never
is-
fucking heard of the cemetery in my entire life.
this is the big national cemetery that's like, you know, they've got a lot of big people there.
like fat people? Dude, that's crazy.
It's where we put a lot of like the actually popular politicians, or I think it's mostly soldiers that get buried here.
Yeah. So a lot of soldiers get buried here.
I like how in this picture a lot of the gravestones are pretty similar to each other, and there's like random ones where it's like
Yeah.
a like fat long
There's
one,
like
or like a
that
slightly
one right
taller.
there.
My stupid chud tombstone.
All right, what are we thinking?
I don't see. This is such a strange thing to to fucking rate on this particular scale. How American do I think a fucking cemetery is? I mean, it's a nice cemetery. Like, this is a very nice picture or whatever.
I think it can only land in hyphenated American for me, given I've literally never heard about it until this very moment.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll go MAGA, I guess.
Yeah, I'll also go MAGA.
Dude, I think it's America first. This place is fucking gorgeous. I think that lands it in MAGA, though.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we've got our second food item. We got baked beans. Y'all like baked beans?
They're fine. I'll put in hyphenated American.
Okay. What we...
I think the British have ruined these. I'm gonna go foreign.
The problem with baked beans is I think baked beans are quite good. I like baked beans, but I don't think they're particularly American. At least they don't like come across
Yeah.
as that way to me. So I'm gonna say probably foreign.
If you did beans and franks specifically, that would help it a lot.
That's where I screwed up. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm a hero there, so it was like, what, was 2 foreigns?
Yeah, I think 2
Okay.
foreigns and a hyphenated so far.
Yeah, I'll also say hyphenated, so I'll put baked beans up there. Alright. Now we've got the American pastime itself. We've got baseball. What are we thinking about baseball?
That's America's halftime
Dude, hasn't baseball
right there.
kind of fallen off recently? Like, hasn't soccer surpassed baseball in like viewership
I
in
think
America?
that's just
No,
the way it
no,
currently
no,
is
no.
because the fucking World Cup's going on right now. I still think baseball's pretty fucking big.
I'd also say, like, who cares, though? Who fucking cares, man? It's baseball.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
is baseball. It does help a lot that I finally was able to have the ideal baseball experience, which is to say drunk at a major league game.
There we go.
I'll go MAGA. Baseball's fun.
I like baseball.
In that circumstance specifically, though.
Oh, okay, of course.
I think of all of the sports, I enjoy watching baseball the most out of them.
Oh.
Granted, like, I don't like watching any sports, so this is still like a 3 out of 10 viewing experience for me at max. It's just that the other 2 are like fucking 1s and 2s.
Checks out.
I think the biggest thing I like about baseball is that it's way fucking shorter than the other one, so I think that makes it a much better viewing experience. You don't have to suffer through it for as long. This is a very American thing, though, like American baseball. This is like when people think of America as like sport, they think of baseball. So regardless of my opinion of it, I think it at least has to land in MAGA.
There we go. 2 MAGAs. Nico?
Who was that VTuber that sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"?
Oh, I
Dude,
can't.
Gargura, I think.
Was it?
Oh, yeah, I think he's right. I think I saw her at the game I went to. You know, saw the recording they played of her singing it.
Right.
Yeah.
They just keep doing it over and over.
People were very confused in that stadium.
Oh, I'm sure they
Yeah.
were.
That's pretty kick-ass, though. You guys see the Coldplay whatever concert at the... wait, was that a baseball game? Or was it just a Coldplay concert?
I'd assume it was just a concert. Maybe they did it in a baseball stadium.
Okay. Because for some reason,
Yeah.
I'm also thinking that baseball is somehow intertwined with it. Anyway, yeah, I'll go MAGA.
Dude, I'll say America first, but it sounds like it's landing in MAGA. I played baseball and I enjoyed it a lot. And now, we've got basketball represented by the Harlem Globetrotters. What do we think of basketball?
Those guys are like scientists or something too, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Do the Harlem Globetrotters have women on their team?
I don't know
why
when this
not?
picture was taken. Sure, I don't know.
Huh. See, here's the thing that I'm gonna try and sway you guys with. I think basketball is probably the most American sport, just because it's the one that doesn't really have any parallels. Like, with baseball, people can say, oh, it's kind of like cricket, you know, or with football, people can say, oh, it's like rugby. But there's no foreign sport that is even remotely similar to basketball.
What about that one from El Dorado? That's a hoop and a ball, right?
Sure, but no one plays that today.
Yeah, I'd agree
You
with that.
don't know that. You don't know what the uncontacted tribes are doing.
About that.
I'm going to say hyphenated American. I don't really give a fuck about basketball, but it's a pretty American sport, so but it's definitely lower than baseball.
Okay.
I've seen enough Larry Bird hype reels to appreciate a good basketball game.
When you said Larry Bird, my mind went to Larry David, and I was like, I don't think that guy's played basketball in his life.
He does love basketball, though.
He seems like he would. What a fucking piece of shit. I hate Larry David.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go MAGA. I'll put it on par with baseball.
Okay.
I definitely wouldn't put it on par with baseball. I'm gonna say, I don't remember what the tiers are. Whatever's above Alien.
Foreign? Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got a foreign, a hyphenated American, and a MAGA. I'd probably also put it in MAGA, but I think that drags it to hyphenated American. So that's where it'll go. All right. We've got barbecue. I labeled it beef brisket. It could just be barbecue in general. What do we think of barbecue?
I mean, yeah, if we're doing barbecue overall, well, here's the thing. It is absolutely quintessentially American, but it's also pretty regional, which kind of drags it just a tiny bit down for me, and I'm going to go America first.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing like some good old American barbecue. I'm also saying America first.
Okay.
MAGA, I guess. I don't think I've ever had like actual barbecue in my entire life.
Dude, you live in the
I've heard
best
it's
state
good.
for it. What are you doing?
I don't care about food. I don't know what to tell you, man. I eat the same two things every single day.
I'd also say America first, so it's gonna go right there next to the Apache helicopter. That's appropriate.
Alien.
Biscuit. What? For biscuits and gravy?
Dude, this is not an American concept.
It is.
Biscuits and gravy absolutely is. You're fucking retarded. Yeah, biscuits and gravy, I'm gonna go America first.
Okay. Nico?
Yeah, biscuits and gravy is pretty kick-ass. I'm saying Spirit of 76. Why not?
Oh, hell yeah. Especially if you get the right biscuits, you get a good gravy. Fucking, you said Alien, Jackson? Man, I guess I'd say a Spirit of... I think that still lands here. Does it? No, we're just gonna leave it there. Next, we've got the Blue Angels, which are here. Technically, it's also the Thunderbirds here on the outside, but, you know, I just put them together.
I didn't know they had a B squad.
Yeah. These are the Jets that perform every once in a while at major events. They're pretty fucking sweet.
I'm sure if I ever... I was gonna say, I'm sure if I ever watched, like, a documentary about, like, the history of the Blue Angels or whatever, I would care a lot more, but, like, I really don't know much about these guys at all, so I'll go hyphenated American.
The only thing I could say about them is they're like the Harlem Globetrotters of pilots. That's about as good as it gets.
They're like the Flying Graysons of planes.
Yeah, that.
They're very cool performers. They're very good at their job. They're very technically skilled, and they are, like, specifically, I think, always veterans from the Air Force. So that's, like, the big tie, I would say, to, like, Americanism as a concept here. But yeah, I don't know. I'll lean high and say MAGA, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'll say MAGA as well.
Badass. I'll say America first, so I think that lands them right there. And we've got Bomb Pops. Tanner forgot about these. What do we think of Bomb Pops? This reminds me of childhood.
I mean, I didn't really forget about them. I just didn't know this was, like, their like, official brand name or whatever.
Dude.
I don't know if I've ever had one of these, and if I have, it's been so long I've got no memory of it. Foreign, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, certainly not my go-to popsicle by any means. I'll also say foreign.
I'll go MAGA.
Yeah, I'll also say MAGA. That's, I guess it goes in hyphenated American. I don't know if this is American, but it's got Boston in it, so, Boston cream pie. It's also not a pie, just for context.
I love me some Boston cream pie. They're fucking kick-ass. I'm saying Spirit of 76. Best pie in the world right there.
I'm sure this is American, but it's also, like, very regional as well, so, like...
Yeah, Boston.
Yeah,
yeah. I'll go hyphenated.
About as American as it gets, Tanner.
That'd be Philadelphia, buddy.
No, Boston. That's where he had the Tea Party.
Huh.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I like them. I don't really know if I think of them as a particularly American concept, though. I guess I'll say hyphenated American.
Yeah, I'd probably put it in MAGA personally, so I think that's where it lands. Alright, we've got Burger King. What do we think of Burger King? Where does it stack up in the fast food line?
Pretty bad.
Hashtag no kings. Alien.
Damn, he's so right.
Yeah, I'm also saying Alien terrible.
I don't think Burger King's that bad. Like, it's not my least favorite fast food option.
Right.
Like,
I'm gonna look up
good,
if the current CEO of Burger King is Indian.
Hold on.
Oh, Jackson's gonna change his ranking based on this research, I guess.
I'm withholding judgment.
I accidentally typed in just Burger CEO.
CEO of burgers.
Who's the CEO of... Okay, Burger King CEO. Come on, pull it up. It is currently Josh Kobza.
Sounds American enough, I think.
Does Kobza sound?
I don't...
The fuck is a Kobza?
Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna say foreign, I guess.
Yeah, I'll say,
Oh, it's Ukrainian.
Uh-oh. That's probably fine. I don't know. I'll say hyphenated American. I think it's fine, but, what was that? 2 aliens? Or no, 2 foreigns, an alien, and I think it lands there regardless of... Alright, now to generalize. We've got burgers.
Spirit of 76. Easy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Jackson, you like yourself a good burger.
America first.
Holy smokes. I'm also going to say Spirit of 76, so it's going to land up there. Alright, California state flag. It's got a bear on it.
It sure
Bear
does.
is pretty cool.
Bear is pretty cool.
Don't like the words, though, so I'm saying foreign.
I would agree with foreign.
Okay.
I agree with foreign.
Sorry, Tanichi. Alright, one that most people probably don't know about, but I think it's funny. You got Carhenge. What do you guys think of Carhenge?
Foreign.
Damn.
Yeah, it's literally just copying some other country's thing, foreign.
Fuck.
I think this is kind of funny in concept. Where is this?
Nebraska.
It would be
Even
in fucking
funnier.
Nebraska. Yeah, foreign, I guess.
Damn. I've been there. It looks pretty cool. I'd probably say MAGA, but I think it lands in foreign anyway.
You've been to the most random places imaginable.
I've been in a lot of places, dude. We've got the Chevy Camaro. What do we think of the Camaro?
That's
America
Bumblebee.
first.
It is a Bumblebee.
Wow.
This is hyphenated American.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll say hyphenated American.
Is it because it's not the older model, Jackson? Would it be better if it was the older model?
I just was kind of assuming you were talking about Camaros as like a, like all of the models, and that was just a stock picture of some generic one.
That's fair enough, dude. I would also put it in America first, so it lands in MAGA. Alright, and we've got a C6 Chevy Corvette. What do we think of the Corvettes?
This one is specifically the C6, or is this just another stock image?
This is a C6. It doesn't have to be C6. You can just take the Corvette in general.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume you're talking about Corvettes. Yeah, I'm gonna say fucking Spirit of 76.
Hell yeah.
These things are consistently punching insanely hard against similar cars in their weight class. They blow supercars out of the fucking water. All American made. Fucking big ripping V8s in all of them. This is an American fucking car.
Unfortunately, my ignorance is going to make me say alien just because the specific picture of one looks kind of gay.
I'll
Damn.
also say alien. That's a car.
I'm gonna say Spirit of 76, and I'm gonna pander high and put it in fucking MAGA. C4s are pretty... C4s have the blinky lights, right, Jackson?
I think the fucking C3s through the 5s have them all.
Oh, that was close. I landed right in the middle. Dude, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's pretty good. I'll say MAGA.
Foreign.
I'm gonna go America first.
Okay. Jackson, I didn't hear you.
All over the board here.
Yeah, I said foreign.
Foreign, oh my god.
I think they're way overpriced and it's pretty mid food.
I'd say MAGA, so I think it lands there, fortunately, or unfortunately. It depends on your perspective. Next, we've got chicken fried steak. What do we think of chicken fried steak? I think this is the best fucking breakfast in existence, personally, but...
It's definitely a lot
Shockingly, I've
better than
never
normal
had it.
steak.
Foreign.
You're breaking my heart.
I'll say America.
I'll go
I've never had it. I have no
hyphenated.
opinion on it.
What?
I'll go hyphenated American.
Okay. Nico?
I'll say America first.
Badass. Fuck, we've got Alien hyphen America. I put in Spirit of 76. Holy shit, where the fuck does that land? MAGA,
Probably
I guess?
hyphenated.
Sure. Alright. We got a nice old pot of chili. What do we think of chili, boys?
Dude, I love chili. I don't know that I think of it as being, like, particularly American. It's just kind of like, you know, meat and sauce. So I'll go
Yeah.
foreign.
Beans and
Damn.
sauce.
Yeah.
And
Chili's pretty good. Hyphenated American, I guess.
Yeah, I'll say hyphenated American.
Dude, I think chili is pretty fucking badass. I'd put it in America first, so I think that lands it in hyphenated American. That's so unfortunate.
Well.
Alright, we've got Sonic's favorite meal. We've got chili dogs.
By contrast, putting the chili on a hot dog, Spirit of 76.
I'll agree with that.
Dude, chili dogs kind of fucking suck.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say hyphenated American.
We're learning a lot about Jackson today. I would also say Spirit of 76.
We already
so
knew he doesn't like food. What do you mean?
Yeah.
We're learning a lot about Jackson today. I'm
You guys
putting it
all
in-
said Spirit of 76. You're manic, dude. Nico, I will say you made a lot of chili dogs. I don't think they're like inherently bad. The problem is that you're never like eating them as a hot dog. It's just like soppy fucking bread with chili and some meat in it. I feel
Well, you
like
see,
the
that's why
format
you
just
toss
doesn't make
the
sense.
bread into the air fryer first to crisp it up a bit.
Also, you have to eat it immediately.
Also that.
Yeah, like cereal's the same concept, Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I'll change my rank when I have a good chili dog.
There
Dude,
you go.
I'll hook you up. Dude, we've got... I put Coke. Coke is kind of just the umbrella. Just think of all their products, if you will.
I think it'd be better to just say Coke.
Then we'll just do Coke. What do we think of Coke?
Spirit of 76.
I agree.
See, this is the problem. Is like Coke is a very American company, but they're a fucking pretty horrible company, I think, from what I understand. And also,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think their product is really that good. So I'm gonna say Alien.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't particularly care for Coke all that much. I'm not really a big soda guy in general, so I'll say
course.
Alien.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I also say Spirit of 76, so I guess it's landing in hyphenated American again. We're really figuring some things
This
out
is a
today
divisive
here.
tier list.
This is very... Surprisingly...
This country is so divided.
I know. We should put that in the thumbnail. Anyway, we've got the Colorado state flag.
This one sucks, Alien.
This one looks like it'd be like the logo for like a mining company or some bullshit. I don't hate this one, but it's not great. I'm gonna say foreign. I think the biggest thing that pisses me off is like the connection with like the red circle doesn't line up with anything, and just looks very.
I was
kinda
literally
ugly.
thinking the exact same thing, that like those should be lined up with the blue up at the top and bottom there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nico?
I'll say hyphenated American.
I'll agree with foreign, so that's where it'll go.
I agree with what Jackson said. It looks like it kind of gives you the same vibes as like the Wayland Yutani logo from the Alien franchise.
I don't remember what that looks like, so I'll have to agree with you.
Anyway,
Connecticut state flag. This one's kind of cool. I don't know what that means,
yeah,
but
fuck
Alien.
off, Alien.
I don't know about that. Nico?
It's pretty bad. I'll say Alien.
Damn, I'd say hyphenated American. That's unfortunate.
That's maybe the worst one we've seen yet, to be honest.
I don't know if I'd say the worst one we've seen yet. We have this one anyway. We've got country
one's better.
music.
Do you have the Confederate
foreign.
flag on here, Dylan?
No, of course not.
You son of a bitch.
It would go Alien, to be fair, but country music, not a huge fan. I'll say foreign.
Damn.
I will say, Country music is like the only genre that consistently grows on me more as I age, so... for now, let's go... Let's go hyphenated.
I personally would put it in America first, so, I think that has to land in hyphenated. I'm pretty sure. Alright, we've got the concept of county fairs. You guys enjoy county fairs? You think they're pretty American?
Yeah.
I had a good time with these as a kid.
Right?
They're pretty fun.
Yeah, I've been to one as an adult as well, and it was alright. It was a fine enough time.
I don't think this is like a particularly American concept, though, so it's going to hamper it a
I
bit.
would be
I'd say
shocked
probably-
if it's not almost exclusive to us.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. I was hit or miss on this.
I mean, like, provinces in Japan have, like, big festivals all the time. Those are
Okay.
somewhat
true.
They're
close.
basically, that was literally the immediate parallel that came to my mind. I'm going to say MAGA.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
One
go
of the
MAGA
few
too.
instances as a child where I'm going into a pavilion of some kind, you know?
Of course.
I'm gonna go MAGA.
I'll also say MAGA. Glad to hear we're all in agreement here. Next, we've got Dairy
Foreign.
Queen. Foreign? That's actually kind of shocking.
I like their blizzards. I think it's the only good thing they have on their menu. They always have
Real.
bad fucking dog shit service. Their locations are never really that well kept for the most part.
True.
And I don't think they're a particularly American-seeming company to me. They really don't have a whole lot going for them on this.
I agree
Okay.
with everything Jackson just said. That was straight fire he was spitting. I recently went into a Dairy Queen and had a Blizzard. I'm gonna be honest. I would have rather just went and got a Ben and Jerry's instead. Like, it's substantially better quality, and it would have been cheaper as well. Like, Blizzards are not cheap at all, so...
No, like a large blizzard is less food than a fucking Ben and Jerry's. You have to for like paying full price for the Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
It's a hard sell nowadays. And I've went there a couple of times because they've had like deals at my location. But it's always just such a fucking nightmare, bro. I'm always sitting there for like half an hour even though I ordered on the fucking app, bro. It's ridiculous.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
not a huge fan. I'll say foreign.
Okay.
I'll agree with foreign.
I would go hyphenated American, but we can do... I do like their chicken strip basket. And yes, their Blizzards are pretty good. Alright. I don't know what gets more American than diabetes deep fried. What do we think of deep fried Oreos?
Spirit of 76.
I've never had them. They sound like they'd probably be good. I guess MAGA.
Okay.
I think
I'll
deep
go
frying
America
shit
first.
is a pretty American concept.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd also say fucking Spirit of 76, so I think that lands it in America first. And to follow it up, we've got deep fried Twinkies.
This I will go Spirit of 76 on.
Okay.
I'm going to keep the same rank.
Yeah, I haven't had one of these, but I can only assume, based off of my experience with the Oreos, how this would be. So, I feel like I'd like this less than the Oreos, so I'll say whatever was below Spirit of 76.
Alright, so
I haven't had a
America
Twinkie in
first.
so long. I'm tempted to go and buy a Twinkie for the holidays.
There you
Okay.
go.
So I think it was, what, 2 MAGAs? I'd also say Spirit of 76, so it lands it in America first again. Perfect. Delaware... What the fuck? Delaware state flag.
This is fucking awful. This is...
Okay,
I'd
this is
wager
the
that
worst
this
one
is
we've
our new
seen.
worst flag. I'm saying alien.
It is
Yeah,
pretty
it is
bad.
horrible, Alien.
Yeah, I agree with Alien.
And before I get called out, I know I spelled Delaware wrong. I changed that. It went back for some reason. I see that. Yeah, I'd say this is pretty bad. I'd say alien. Alright, we've got the District of Columbia flag. I didn't realize they had their own one.
It's whatever. I'll say hyphenated American.
Okay.
I agree, it's fine.
Yeah, hyphenated sounds right to me.
I'd say foreign personally, but it sounds like you guys are unanimous. I don't know if this is American or not, but I thought I'd throw it in there. Dutch Bros. What do we think of Dutch Bros?
It has Dutch in the name.
Coffee
I
shop.
know.
Yeah.
I don't think Dutch Bros is bad.
We just got one by us recently, and they're pretty good, but I feel like they almost definitionally are hyphenated American.
I'd agree with
The
that.
problem is they're just so fucking overpriced.
True.
Yeah, they're whatever. I'll say hyphenated American.
Okay. I think everybody said hyphenated American, right?
Maybe.
I said
Alright.
foreign.
You said foreign. It lands there anyway.
It doesn't
Alright, we've
matter.
got the pinnacle of American, iconography for fighter jets. We've got the F-16 Fighting Falcons. This is about as generic as your jet fighters get.
Hyphenated American.
Damn.
What's that one movie with Tom Cruise?
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Top Gun. I've never seen Top Gun, audience. I've never seen Top
Oh
Gun.
my
Putting this
God.
with the rest of the fucking, aircraft weaponry things in MAGA.
I also
gosh.
haven't seen Top Gun.
There's no way. Okay.
Funnily enough, I've only seen the second Top Gun.
You've only seen this. You guys are fucking killing me. Okay.
Pick
So we
it,
got-
goddammit.
Yeah, pick
We've
Top
got,
Gun.
It's on my list. I have the number generator. Okay, we've got two
Just
African
pick
Americans.
it. It's fucking 4th of July, man. Just go crazy this week.
I don't even think it's not. Is it? It doesn't. We'll get to this later. Tanner.
I'll go MAGA.
Okay, so it's hyphenated American MAGA. I'd say fucking Spirit of 76. I think that lands it in MAGA. All right, we've got a huge step up from Alabama. We've got the Florida state flag.
Pretty bad, Alien.
That's what fucking sucks. It's like the Arkansas flag, except it's got some stupid bullshit on the middle of it. Alien.
It's the Alabama flag, the one he just mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Dude, I'm sorry, I don't listen to anything he says. What can I say?
As per usual. Anyway, we've got
I guess
two
I'll go
aliens.
foreign. I do like it slightly more than just the basic Alabama flag, so...
I'd also say foreign, so it's gonna land up there. All right, we've got questionably the most American sport. We've got football, and for the audience at home, Tanner just blasted the fucking NFL MP in the fucking Discord.
Super Bowl!
Uh,
Football, I don't watch any sports ever, but football is the one I prefer the most if I were, forced to watch a sport, so I'll go Spirit of 76.
I'll say Alien.
Okay.
Unfortunately, so I recognize that football is a very American sport, and that's like the whole fucking point of this tier list. Unfortunately, I really don't like football. I think it's incredibly boring to watch, and the games last for fucking forever.
Yeah, fucking awful.
And I think this is largely because I just don't even really understand the rules of it still, frankly. So it's just like incomprehensible fucking garbage for like 5 hours. It's just so bad. I really do not like football.
There's just so much stopping and starting constantly for it too. Like, all right, let's say go to commercial break here. It's like, okay, awesome.
Yeah, we fucking lost the ball and we gotta reset the fucking line like 4 times in a row before anything of any subsequent happens. And then the exciting thing that happens is just a dude fucking running in a straight line. I'm gonna say fucking foreign.
Not as low as I thought it was gonna be. I'd also say Spirit of 76. So
the only thing keeping it from Alien is the fact that it is a very American concept, which is the whole point of the tier list.
I think I'll land one higher than normal in MAGA. All right. Nothing says American like a Ford F-150. What do we think of the Ford F-150?
Ford F-150.
Hyphenated American.
Yeah, I'll say
That's
foreign.
crazy. What the okay.
I'll go America first.
I'll also say America first, so I think that puts it probably in MAGA again.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Ford Mustang, the GT500.
Spirit of 76.
Yeah, sweet. This is like the de facto America car.
Mm-hmm.
Always has been, always will be. Spirit of 76.
Yeah, I'll say foreign.
Yeah, we know, buddy. You're fucking weird. Anyway, it's going in Spirit of 76. All right. I don't know if this actually is. Just don't let the name fool you. I just put French fries. You got waffle fries. You got sweet potato fries, waffle fries, tater tots, curly fries, potato wedges.
In before Nico makes a freedom fries joke. French fries. I'll go hyphenated American.
Okay.
I like curly
agree.
fries. I like tater
Foreign.
tots. Not a big fan of wedges or sweet
Yeah.
potato fries. Let's go with whatever's below Spirit of 76.
All right. So America first. We got America
That's the
first.
one.
Fucking hyphenated American. Foreign. I'd say America first as well. So I think that lands in MAGA. It sounds about right to me. Moving along, we've got the Georgia state flag.
Foreign.
Yeah.
This one, yeah. I don't like how blocky it is, foreign.
Yeah.
Yeah, foreign.
I'd agree with foreign.
Something about the blue square makes the bottom red stripe, look bigger than the other two, even though it definitely isn't.
Yeah, the
It's like
symmetry
a
is
little
off.
optical trick. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Grand Canyon. Look at this beautiful piece of landscape. What do we think of the Grand Canyon?
It's beautiful.
I've been to the Grand Canyon, kind of overrated, but also I was like a young child, so I don't think I could really understand its natural beauty or whatever. I'm gonna say MAGA. It's a pretty cool landmark.
Yeah, I'll say America first.
Hell yeah.
I'll go America first as well.
Yeah, the geology nerd inside me is going fucking nuts. I love the Grand Canyon. I'd put in Spirit of 76, so it's landing in America first. Alright. The Guam flag. I didn't know Guam was a territory of America, but apparently it is.
Yeah.
I think this flag would be so much better if it didn't have Guam in the fucking middle of it.
Yeah.
But frankly, even then, it's still not that great.
It's also a bit vaginal.
That's what I was thinking, dude.
Yeah.
Let's say foreign.
That's
It's
raising
foreign,
it
but
up a
pushing
little bit.
hyphenated
I'll say
America.
foreign.
Does
Okay.
Guam at least have hot women?
I don't know, man. Let's see, that was like two.
What are people
3
from Guam
foreigns?
called? Are they Guamese?
I don't
Guamers.
know. That's a good question, though. We should ask them someday. I think that you guys all said foreign, right? Am I crazy?
I think so.
I think so, too. I don't know if I'd put it in hyphenated American, but foreign sounds about right to me either way. What's the verdict, Tanner?
Oh, they're like weird half Asians. Interesting. I'll go foreign.
Okay. That's where it lands. Alright, we've got the Hawaii state flag. I don't know why it looks like England or fucking Australia, but...
Let's see if you can figure it out, Dylan. Why does the Hawaii state flag have the flag of England in it?
Wasn't it colonized primarily by England and then we bought it from them or something?
Something like that.
Badass.
Why does it have an extra red stripe at the bottom instead of just being the same pattern of stripes twice?
This flag fucking sucks, Alien.
It's so busy.
I agree with Alien.
Are we gonna see one good flag in this tier list?
I'll
I
say
hope so.
foreign. Why not? At least it doesn't have any words on it.
I mean, we have the American flag, Jackson. Let's not go
Well,
crazy
that one
here.
doesn't count.
I don't know what else would. Yeah, I think the Arizona flag is the next highest one, so, you know. I'd say probably foreign, so I think it'll land there.
Whoa.
Next, we've got the quote-unquote historic Utah
Alien.
state flag.
Yeah, Alien.
Why does it have a
Yeah.
beehive?
I don't know.
Is that what it looked like originally? That doesn't look familiar.
They like bees, bro.
I guess so.
I like how it's got 2 different dates on it.
Yeah, I'm sure, I'm not gonna try to analyze that. It's heard 2 foreigns. Who hasn't given me their thing yet? Jackson?
So it sounds like we all said foreign.
Badass. I'll go ahead and throw it in. I'll say hyphenated American. Alright, we've got hot dogs. What do you think of hot dogs?
They're alright.
They're a
go
very American
MAGA.
concept. Yeah, MAGA.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
also say MAGA. It's been a while since I gave something a MAGA.
Dude, that's badass. I'd agree with MAGA. I prefer them without buns, but I don't know if that's still hot dogs. But anyway. Idaho state flag. What the hell's going on
Idaho.
here? Idaho.
Alien.
At least
That's just fucking
Foreign.
sucks, Alien.
I definitely say foreign. I don't think it's as offensive as some. At least the art's kind of good. Illinois state flag. This one,
Alien.
yeah, this one's a little.
Alien. I will say it's funny, I was looking up Utah's state flags. Their first state flag, I believe, when they first got statehood, was just the American flag, but the star that represented their state was a bit bigger.
Oh, I see. That's
I love that. That's great.
It's
We should
very
all,
funny.
every state should do that. Like every, they just make the star slightly bigger. It's all just the American flag.
Yeah.
yeah. Each position is each state. Nico, I can only imagine you're saying alien for this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alien too. That's totally fair. All right, Indiana state flag though.
This one isn't terrible. I'll say hyphenated American.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'd also agree. Holy shit, look at that. Alright, Iowa state flag. Huh. What is this? Is this French? I don't remember the
As
color
I said, this is
orientation.
giving France.
I think so, yeah.
Foreign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad we can all be in agreement here. Alright. We've got jazz music. You guys like jazz?
Alien.
You like jazz?
Alien. Nico, you're a jazz guy, aren't you?
Jazz is neat. I'll say MAGA.
Okay.
I'll go... Man, I don't know. I'm just not a jazz guy, you know? And the Japanese do it so much better than us. I'll go hyphenated American.
It's foreign hyphenated American. I'd personally say America first, so I think that lands in MAGA. Badass. We've got the Jeep Wrangler. What do you guys think about Jeeps? What? No, I guess I should have expected that.
Alien.
Whoa. Shocking news from Jackson.
I'll go foreign as well, I guess.
I'd probably put it in MAGA, so I think that lands it in foreign. Sounds good to me. Kansas state flag. Look, they got a cute little button. Very colorful.
I don't hate this one for some reason. Foreign.
Okay. Dude, I'd say foreign.
Haven't we already done a state flags ranking?
I was thinking about that doing this. I don't remember all of them, so I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Yes, we are. We're over halfway done.
Alien.
Kentucky.
Yeah, this one kind of sucks, Alien.
Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah. All right. Lincoln Memorial.
This shit kind of goes hard. Let's say fucking America first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say it arguably has the most aura of any monument I've seen, so I'll go America first.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and say, yeah, America first.
I'll also say America first. Yeah, this place is pretty badass. It's really cool. I didn't get to go at night, which would have looked better, but it's fine. Alright, we've got the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird.
Dude, Spirit of 76, this thing kicks ass.
I fucking love this thing. Oh my god.
I can't wait till we get to the big triangle one, too.
MAGA?
Yeah, this thing looks like an evil Star Wars spaceship. I'm saying MAGA.
Dude, I love this. This is probably like my favorite plane of all time. It travels so fucking fast. It's so fast. It's capable of partial space travel. Alright. We've got the Louisiana state flag, and I think these are pelicans, probably.
Yeah, they're pelicans. Foreign!
I'd agree with
Sure,
foreign.
yeah, foreign.
Yeah, foreign.
Badass. Alright. Mac and cheese, what do we think?
Mac and
America
cheese.
first.
Delicious. I'm saying America first as well. By the way, we have not done a state flags ranking. We did a flags of the world ranking. We put Israel in A tier.
Hell yeah, there we go.
A more innocent time in our lives. What year was that?
3 years ago.
That sounds about right.
I'm putting it hyphenated American.
Oh my gosh. It's two America first, a hyphenated America. I'd put in Spirit of 76, so it's landing in America first. Love me some cheesy goodness, what can I say? Maine state flag.
Alien.
Yeah, Alien. That one's pretty fucking terrible.
Jackson? It killed him. I'm going to assume he'd also say Alien. I'm just going to put it in Alien for him.
Badass.
This flag right here is what triggered that core memory when you were talking about the whole, I feel like we've done this before. The Maryland state flag.
Oh, well, I remember. I think we were redesigning state flags. I think that was...
It was
That's
something
right.
along those lines, yeah.
That sounds about
You know,
right.
the Maryland state flag grows on me more all the time. I'm gonna go Spirit of 76. I love how it just defies any sort of, like, design laws.
And it's true.
I'll put in hyphenated American. Why not?
It's
Okay.
so fucking weird, dude. It's like an abstract painting. Sure, let's say hyphenated American. I think it's kind of funny conceptually.
I'll go MAGA personally, and that's where it's gonna land. God damn it, that's where it's gonna land.
A little more insight into that Flags of the World tier list, by the way. We put South Korea, Albania, and Barbados in S tier.
I think that's base, but I don't remember what they look like.
They're pretty cool.
Massachusetts,
Alien.
yeah.
This one sucks, Alien.
Alien.
Next, we got McDonald's. This is the American fast food joint ever.
That's sad.
Sad?
How
Yeah,
did Mighty
it's
have
sad.
fallen, dude? I used to like McDonald's a little bit back in my young adult days when you could buy 2 quarter pounders for $5. You
yeah.
can no longer do such things, Alien.
Yeah, Alien.
Damn.
I like the McChicken and the Filet-O-Fish. They're way too expensive though now. Fuck you, McDonald's, fast food in general. Like, goddamn it, what's even the goddamn point? Foreign. Alien, I mean.
Can't even afford to get fat in this country anymore.
Okay. So we got a foreign and an
They
alien.
can't even bother cooking the fries right anymore. These fuckheads.
True.
I'll go hyphenate American. I do like that in certain states, typically southern ones, you can order a basket of fries.
Oh, there we go. That's badass. I'd also say hyphenated American, but it's gonna balance out there. We've got the Michigan flag.
Terrible. Alien.
Are these two different animals? Is this supposed to be a moose and a deer?
Yeah,
It's
it's a moose and an elk, seemingly.
Interesting.
Yeah, this one's bad. Alien.
Alien.
You can tell none of these were designed for a very long time.
Yeah. Tanner, did you say alien or foreign?
Yeah, I said alien.
Alright, I'd say foreign. We've got milkshakes, boys. Take your pick. Vanilla, strawberry, or chocolate.
Milkshakes are delicious. I'm saying America first.
I'm more of a cosmopolitan milkshake type of guy.
Anyone that has a flavor other than chocolate is a fucking communist. I'm gonna go America first.
How about a nice Oreo shake, Tanner? What's wrong with an Oreo shake?
You gotta give it a wacky, like, proprietary name. You can't call it a shake.
MAGA.
I'd agree with America first, so I think that lands it in America first, unsurprisingly.
Jackson, you seem like you'd fuck with a banana milkshake.
That's such a
Maybe?
weird... Okay. That's such a weird conclusion. We've got the Minnesota state flag.
This flag is pretty good. This is a pretty solid one. I'll say America first.
Didn't they like just redo it? Is this like the new one?
It might be.
Yeah, this is the new one.
It looks
Yeah,
like
I don't
it.
hate it. It's alright. Hyphenated American.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't unsee that, like, it looks similar to this, like, specific Somalian flag, and so people hypothesize that because Minnesota has such a big Somali population, they decided to change the flag to look like that. But it's fine. I'll go hyphenated American.
Okay, I'd also say hyphenated American, so I think that lands... Let's see, we had two hyphenated Americans, a MAGA, and America first. I think that lands in MAGA. Alright, Mississippi. This one's pretty sweet. I like the flower.
I do like the Mississippi flag.
Yeah, this one's not bad at all. Let's say MAGA, honestly. Let's say MAGA. I kind of like this.
Yeah, I'll go MAGA.
Sure, MAGA.
Okay. I'd say America first, but it sounds like it lands in MAGA. Next, Missouri.
Too much bullshit going on in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Foreign.
Yeah, I'll say foreign.
I do kind of like how it's almost like a recursive image where it's like a circle with the bears holding another circle and then it goes in another layer.
Yeah.
It's a little silly in that way. I'll go hyphenate American, why not?
I'm also going to say foreign, so that's where it lands. We got the Montana flag.
Foreign.
Yeah.
Yeah, foreign.
Badass.
Great.
Perfect. I'd say foreign. Mount Rushmore. We've got presidents' faces on rocks. What do we think?
Unfortunately, it looks great here. It's been kind of ruined for me by seeing, like, what photos of it at a distance look like, because it's much, much, much smaller than you'd think it is.
It
So-
is, yeah.
I'll go MAGA.
I mean, I visited Mount Rushmore myself at one point in my life, and I was in the bathroom for a lot of that because I was terribly carsick.
Oh, no.
But, I'll say MAGA.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, sure, MAGA. I have really no opinions on it.
Yeah, I remember visiting it and thinking the same thing. Like, this is it's a lot smaller than I would have imagined it being, but oh well. We've got the Nebraska state flag.
Foreign.
Foreign. At least I like that they're consistent with the colors.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Nico?
He's really debating this one.
I'll say foreign.
I personally would say hyphenated American, but it sounds like it lands in foreign. We've got the Nevada state flag.
Alien.
Yeah, alien. This is really bad.
Yeah, sure, alien.
I don't think it's that bad. I'd probably put it in foreign, but looks like it's landing there. New Hampshire flag. Look, we got
Alien.
the 1776 on it.
Foreign.
Yeah, foreign.
I'd also say foreign. Badass. What the New Jersey state flag.
Alien.
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 What color is that? Beige? What the fuck are
Right?
we doing here?
I think so. It looks skin colored.
Yeah, skin tone, peach. Who knows what the fuck
Yeah.
they're doing.
They got a horse head. Fuck. Weird. I don't know. Anyway.
That's actually the same horse head from The Godfather Part 1.
Damn. New Mexico state flag.
This flag's pretty cool. MAGA.
Okay.
I think people oversell it a tiny bit. I'm gonna go hyphenated.
Okay.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll say hyphenated.
Dude, I'll also say hyphenated. It's gonna land right there. Alright, we've got the New York state flag.
Foreign?
Yeah, for
Alien.
I'd also say foreign. I don't think it's that bad. We've got North Carolina. What the fuck, 75? Interesting.
You'd be surprised to know North Carolina existed before America did.
Does that make it foreign?
Yes.
How is this fucking
I'll say
possible?
foreign.
Foreign, yeah.
Having a big NC on it is so fucking stupid. I'll go foreign.
It's real bad.
I'll also say foreign. That's a lot of flags landing real low on the tier list. They need to update it. We got North Dakota.
Oh my god.
Alien.
I think the bird wearing a shield is kind of funny. Foreign.
Alien.
Dude, I'd agree with Alien. I don't think that looks particularly well. The North Marianas flag.
Huh?
This is like fucking off the East Coast, I think. There's the Mariana Islands, apparently.
Anyway,
that
foreign.
US owns.
Looks like bad pixel art. What the fuck am I looking at here? Alien.
Damn.
It's like a chalice wearing a lei or something.
Yeah, I don't like it very much. Alien.
Dude, I'd say hyphenated, so it's gonna land in foreign. Dude, Ohio state flag, our first not square flag on the whole thing.
It's not terrible, but it's not very creative. I'm saying foreign.
Kind of looks like Claptrap. I'm gonna go MAGA.
Oh yeah, I see it. You flip it a little bit.
I like the unorthodox shape of it. I'll go MAGA.
Perfect. I personally would go fucking hyphenated American, so it sounds like that's where it's gonna land.
I wish the flag topic was more about us, like, talking about the conceptualization of that state and not just its flag.
Dude, topic for later, I guess. I don't know. Oklahoma.
Jackson, what do you know about the conceptualization of Oklahoma?
Dude, I don't know shit about Oklahoma, but I don't think there's really a whole lot to know about Oklahoma, so I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm saying
Damn.
foreign.
They got tornadoes.
They do.
Got a lot of open space, there. It's kind of cool.
True.
I want to say people from there are nicknamed Okies.
You're probably not wrong.
I'll go hyphenated.
Okay.
Yeah, hyphenated. No. Nah, fuck this flag, foreign.
I'd also say hyphenated. I think it's 2 foreigns and 2 hyphenated. It's lining up there anyway. Dude, Oregon state flag.
I like that they're only using 2 colors. I don't like the words, and it's a little busy. I'm saying foreign.
Well, the fun fact about the Oregon state flag is it's dual-sided. It's the only dual-sided state flag.
I did remember that, too late. So here we are.
The other side is a beaver.
Tanner edited in post.
Yeah, I like the beaver side, I guess. I don't know, man. Foreign?
Foreign.
I'll say hyphenated American.
Okay. Jackson, did you also...
Boo. I said foreign.
You did say foreign. I'd say MAGA, which means it'll land in fucking... Get down there, you piece of shit. Hyphenated American. Alright. We've got the P-51 Mustang, and it's not a car. It's my favorite plane of all time. It's so fucking cool.
These ones are pretty fun. I'll go America first.
This one looks kind of lame. I'm saying hyphenated American.
Aw.
Like, I don't know anything about these things at all. I'm going entirely off of aesthetics here. At least I have heard of the other ones, I think. I've never heard of this one.
Yeah, I'll say hyphenated American.
This is like the plane of World War II.
Dude, I don't know shit about war.
2 hyphenated
Warcrafts,
Americans
I
and
guess.
MAGA. I put in Spirit of 76, so I guess it lands in MAGA. Fine. PB&J. You guys like a good PB&J?
Yo, fun fact, in college, I had a meal plan, of course, my freshman year, and I was really scared of running out of money before the semester ended, so I just, never actually spent any fucking money. I would never go to, the food court or anything. I just buy stuff from the college, grocery store, and as a result, I would basically just eat nothing but PB&Js, and straight up, for lunch, I'd make myself, 2 PB&Js, and I'd just eat that, and I'll just eat my fucking lunch. And I did that for, a fucking year.
Oh.
That's a very Jackson story.
I wouldn't say PB&J's so many days in a row in elementary school that I gave myself constipation for 3 weeks.
Hell yeah.
That's badass. I'm saying fucking MAGA, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go MAGA.
You know, I'm going Spirit of 76.
Hell yeah, brother, hell yeah. Unfortunately, I also say MAGA.
I've never once seen you make a PB&J, Nico.
I make them all the time, man. I make them all the time.
That's only because you're fucking whipped now, bro. You didn't make them when you were cool.
She actually doesn't like that I'm constantly making PB&Js. She's like, yeah, you should have eaten more dinner. And I'm like, I wanted a PB&J, though.
Dude, it's a good dessert snack. You could fucking
Right?
grill these like you do grilled cheese, except grilled PB&J.
Grilled PB&Js are fire, dude. Grilled PB&Js fucking fire.
I'll have to believe you. I had PB&J French toast once. That shit was badass.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's what the restaurant I worked at. Anyway, Pennsylvania state flag?
Alien.
Yeah, alien.
Okay. I'd say 4.
Why does it
but
look
it's
like
got-
the horses have, like, those terrible, like, fucking fragments you get in Photoshop if you don't properly, like, use the magic wand tool on them?
I can only imagine that in my haste to throw this together, I probably didn't grab the greatest quality photos, but, you know, we can assume that it's the flag's problem and not mine. I like
When did
that
you
idea
decide
more.
to do this instead of the isekai topic?
Earlier this week, and then I threw it together this morning.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you guys didn't like
Alien.
Coke all that much. What a... Wow.
Alien.
Is that big of a
You're
difference
one
for
of
you?
those people, Tanner. Disgusting. Do you actually have a stance on this? Fuck you.
Dude, fuck you. Pepsi
Fuck
sucks.
you piece of shit. Fuck you.
I genuinely, they just hate to fucking say to me, but that's also because I've never
Based.
had them like back to back. I want to actually like get a can of both and see if I could actually tell the difference.
You want to take the Pepsi?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
challenge?
don't
Tell the
even like
difference.
soda, you fucking poser.
This is just an experiment. It has nothing to do with my actual.
No, I
like,
was talking to
liking.
Nico.
You sick
I don't
fuck.
care about
Oh,
your
I
opinion
love
here.
soda. I love drinking my fill of soda, getting a big 2-liter and drinking that with my dinner. Oh, fuck you. I'm putting this in Alien.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, it's 2 Alien Jackson. Why
He was
I don't- I
just
think
mad he was copying my fucking rank.
Dude, I said alien.
What a
Okay,
hack.
you also... Alright, it lands an Alien. I think it's sub to Coke, but not that far down. I think it lands at fucking Alien regardless, so, there it goes, I guess. I'd put it in probably fucking, MAGA, I guess. I don't remember where I put Coke.
It's because you're
potato
half
chips.
black.
That is true, probably. What? Anyway, potato chips.
Black people like Pepsi. That's just
Potato
a fact,
chips.
man.
That's just a fact.
Potato chips, MAGA.
Alien.
Really? I thought you were a chip kind of guy, no, you're not. Never mind.
I'm definitely not a chip guy. My favorite fucking chip is tortilla chips specifically, and it's
Oh.
those.
Yeah,
I
the
can't remember
hint
the
of
brand,
lime.
but it's those. Yeah, it's those hint of lime chips, dude. They're fucking gas. That's how you know I don't have an opinion on chips.
Okay, so we got a MAGA and an Alien. Nico, what do you think?
Those chips are
Potato
fire,
chips
by the way.
are pretty solid. I don't mind them at all. I dig them a good deal. I'll say MAGA.
So 2 MAGA and an Alien. I'd also probably put it in MAGA. So, yeah, it lands up there where it should be, I guess. Puerto Rico flag.
Puerto Rico!
They have a good old dang old party time down over there. I can dig it.
Fuck Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're getting a bit too big for their britches. Let's put them in Alien. Fuck them.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck you, Puerto Rico.
Oh.
Any Puerto Ricans watching this, unsubscribe.
I'll say hyphenated American.
Dude, I'll also say hyphenated American, which lands it in fucking foreign, I guess. Rhode Island flag. This is the Peter Griffin flag.
Hope.
Or Family Guy flag. I don't know why the
Hope.
fuck. Why the fuck did I say Peter Griffin?
You love Peter Griffin.
I do. You're right. I'm sorry.
I do not like Hope. This is a Joy podcast exclusively. We are joy pilled. I'm saying
Oh, are we now?
foreign.
What the fuck is up with this flag? Yeah, I'm saying foreign, I guess.
Funnily enough, there's something kind of despondent about putting the word hope on a flag.
Yeah.
I do kind of like it, though, to be honest. I'll go MAGA.
It looks like somebody threw it together in fucking paint or Photoshop, to be completely honest.
I really
Like, it
do
looks
not
like
like
I
the blue,
put
the
this
white
together.
field here.
Yeah, I don't like the flags that have just white background. I don't get that. I'd also say foreign. Yeah, it's gonna land there. I don't know why I'm thinking about that too hard. Alright. We've got rock and roll. Or rock metal, whatever you want to classify it as. I see the
What?
Dude, we were
heels
just,
in there,
we were
ignore
just
that part.
ripping off the fucking British.
Well, to be fair, they ripped us off. And then we
Yeah.
ripped back off of them.
Yeah, harder.
I will say a massive percentage of the ones on this specific picture are foreign.
Yeah, I get that part. I couldn't find a good, representation of rock music, so just, play along.
Are the Beatles rock?
I mean,
back then
Beatles
they were.
are rock.
Haters will say yes, but no, of course not.
I figured they're like indie pop or some shit.
Yeah.
I think rock and roll is MAGA, I guess. It's a very American-sounding concept.
Right?
So America sounding, I'm putting them in a Spirit of 72 or whatever the fuck S tier.
76.
Spirit of 72.
Forgive the guy.
Nico, what year
That
was
was
America
when they were
founded?
about ready to give up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they do say baseball, apple pie, or apple pie, baseball, and rock and roll. So, I feel like nu metal has replaced rock and roll for the most American genre.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go America first, though. I'm going MAGA.
Oh,
Dylan, did you
no.
not include fucking like a Harley Davidson on this list? Like a big fucking honking American motorcycle?
Dude, I was really racking my brain. I was gonna say we can add on to it if we want, but I don't think I'm gonna do that at
No,
this point.
we
I'd also say
can't.
Spirit of 76, so
We're
I'm
15
gonna...
hours into this topic.
Yeah, 15 hours later. Yeah, I don't have fucking Harley Davidson, but I do have the Smithsonian.
Dude, this is almost as cool as Harley Davidson's. This place fucking sucks. The movie about it blew ass. Where they all came alive? That was, I think it's a bad
base it on the
representation.
movie. You probably haven't been there. Never mind.
Of course I've never been there. I've, been to 2 fucking states. I'm going to say this is, fucking hyphenated American. It's okay, I guess.
Okay. Good enough.
I mean, I'm a big fan of National Treasure starring Nick Cage.
That's another
But
good
the
one.
Smithsonian is almost certainly run by communist subversives, but I'll go hyphenated American, I guess.
Okay.
We love our communist subversives around here. I'm gonna say MAGA.
I feel like museums as a concept don't strike me as particularly American. We're too busy looking forward,
I guess. I'd personally put Smithsonian in America first, but, I have first-hand experience, so it rounds out to MAGA in the end. Alright, boys, we got s'mores, the deliciously smushy
What the
gooiness of
fuck?
s'mores. What do you mean,
Foreign.
what the fuck?
Why are you showing us an uncooked s'more?
Uncooked? What the fuck do you... Oh, you mean because you light yours on fire and let the outside get all crispy?
I mean, this one, it isn't even like a little golden brown or anything.
It looks like they're using, the marshmallow cream, not even, using an actual fucking marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
this
is true.
Like, the chocolate isn't, a melted, bar or anything. This is, not. This is, a fucking LARPer s'more.
Come on,
Yeah.
guys. You don't need to use my imagination all the time. You guys could use your imagination. Just insert your ideal s'more here.
4, and I think s'mores kind of blow. I think they're overrated.
Okay.
Agreed, but they do kind of hit when you need one. So I'm gonna say
Right.
MAGA.
I'll go MAGA as well.
I like me a good old... I'll catch my s'more, my marshmallow on fire, get that little burnt crispiness on the outside. I'll also say MAGA. Fucking love that
You
shit.
need the armor.
We need it. Dude, Tanner, South Carolina state flag. It's got a palm... Do you guys have palm trees out there?
It's not technically a palm tree, it's some bullshit, and I've never seen one where I live, but I'm very far inland, so...
Okay.
I think South Carolina has a pretty strong flag. Not sure why we have the Islamic moon on it, but I'll go MAGA.
I was gonna say the moon feels a little out of place.
Yeah.
I'll say hyphenate American for this one.
I agree with Nico.
I'd also say hyphenated American. It's gonna land right there next to the Oregon state flag. We've got the South Dakota state flag. This is... What?
I like this shade of blue, so I'll put it on foreign.
Okay.
I'm saying alien.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll say foreign.
Dude, Nico. We eagerly await
Alien.
your opinion. Alien. I'd say foreign. I think it's fine. Alright, Starbucks. I don't care
Alien.
for Starbucks personally.
Foreign.
Yeah, I'll say foreign. Why not?
I'll also say foreign. I don't get the hype. It's so fucking complicated. Alright, as opposed to county fairs, we got
Okay,
state fairs.
listen though, I the complicatedness is not on Starbucks's like problem, okay? That's the people ordering the coffee.
I also just don't like their fucking coffee, man. I don't like the way their coffee tastes. It's also just part of it.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Just put this one on the same tier as county fair. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't see state fairs and county fairs as the same thing at all. What are you talking about?
It's like a little bigger. They're
I don't
like
know if I've
the
ever
same.
been to a state fair before.
Nah, alright, fine.
If anything, I feel like you put a state fair lower because there's too many more fucking people.
That's okay. Where the hell did fucking county fair end up? Was it MAGA? There
MAGA,
it is.
MAGA's
It's
the
in
first one.
MAGA.
Right there.
There you go.
Perfect. We've got the Statue of Liberty.
That's French.
Can't you go like inside the Statue of Liberty? Isn't it like a thing you can go in?
Yeah,
you
you can
in.
go up in the crown.
That's pretty cool. Dude, this was literally given to us by foreign nationals, bro. I think that
What country was it, Jackson?
Yeah, what
Come
country,
on.
Jackson?
wasn't it France?
It was.
Yeah.
Good job. I did just say it.
Okay, it didn't come through there.
I did not hear you.
I mean,
say
I
that.
heard him say it, so you guys just aren't paying attention. I'll go MAGA. Why not?
Badass.
This is like such a poignant icon of America, regardless of the fact that it was given to us by a foreign nation. I'm gonna say America first.
I wish she was a little more waifu-esque is the biggest problem, but yeah, I'll say America first.
I'll also.
I wish we
say
could see
America
her
first.
armpits.
Right?
What would you guys do if one day you wake up and on the news, the Statue of Liberty's gone? It vanished overnight. Nobody knows what happened to it.
I'd assume it came to life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I'd assume someone like blew it up with a big cartoon bomb with a wick.
I think somebody brought a bunch of helicopters and just carried it away off into the sunset.
I'd petition that we replace it with a waifu showing her armpits personally, but I'm the only one with a
That's a
vision
great
around
idea.
here.
Yeah, we should let Japan give us a statue next.
There we
There
go.
we
yeah.
go. Be a big Hatsune Miku. All right. I was going for steaks. You know, you can imagine a steakhouse if you want, but steaks is the real
Foreign.
one here.
Foreign.
This is expected, I suppose. Tanner, you're my only hope.
Steakhouses of themselves are incredibly overpriced, I think. And steaks, I think, are pretty mid.
Yeah, we know. I know that
Based.
especially. Fucking
Everything
asparagus.
Jackson just said, based head to toe.
I mean, I love a good steak, but like, I feel like humans have been eating steaks for fucking millennia, so
It's just a big
Not the
slab
way
of meat.
Americans do it, Tanner. Not the way Americans do it.
I don't think that's true.
Well,
In
where are
fact,
you
I'd be
putting it?
surprised if the preparation of steak has changed very much over the last, several thousand years.
It could have. You don't know.
I'll go foreign.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'd put it in MAGA, but I think that's fucking 3 foreigns, so there it goes. Holy shit. We got the Tennessee state flag. What the fuck?
I tell you what, though,
I
you're
kinda
the only
like it.
10 I see. Yeah, I'll say hyphenated American.
Okay.
I'll go MAGA.
I'll say hyphenated.
I'll say hyphenated too. It's strange they got a stripe over here and then just the ball, but yeah, I agree with Nico. I'm the only 10 I see too. I'm gonna put it in hyphenated
Dude,
American.
the stripe is there so it's instantly identifiable when it's laying flat against a flagpole.
Dude, that's probably right. You're probably right. Jackson! The Texas state flag. The Texas state flag. What do you think of the Texas state flag?
It's okay, I guess. It's very simple. Let's say fucking, I don't know, let's say fucking hyphenated. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go America first. Texas has a great state flag.
I'm not going that far. I'm saying hyphenated American.
And I'll say MAGA, and that's where it's gonna land. Hell yeah.
Woo.
The White House.
MAGA.
I think it has to land there, right?
Yeah, I'll agree with MAGA.
Trump's literally in office right now.
That is true. That depends on what Nico says.
I mean, all of you said MAGA, didn't you?
I haven't said anything yet. I wait for you three.
Just put in MAGA.
It's going in MAGA! It's going right at the top. Boom. Alright, where it belongs. This is the traditional Minnesota state flag. So that
Alien.
other one was, yeah.
Alien.
Yeah.
I like how they're at least creative making a star shape out of the tiny stars. That's kind of cool. I'd put it in foreign personally, but it's going in alien. Last row. This is the new Utah state flag.
This one looks This one is like remarkably different. It's so much more modern looking, but I think they went like too much in the modern direction. It like looks a little try-hard to me. It looks like a fucking like an AI company's branding. I'm gonna say hyphenated.
It is much better though, so yeah, I'm saying hyphenated.
It is. Yeah, I definitely still give it a lot of props for looking a lot more modern and like better appealing. Like it's just a better design flag overall, but it does look a little artificial to me. Maybe I don't know.
I like it a decent bit. I'll go MAGA. What I see when I see this flag is I imagine it as like the midsection of some kind of bee-themed superhero's outfit.
Oh, I can see
there we
that.
go.
I had no idea Utah was so big on bees.
No one knows that except people in Utah, but like when they did the competition for people to submit alternate flag designs, they all had beehives on them.
What the fuck?
Why didn't they have like little dapper men in nice white shirts and ties?
Yeah, what the fuck's up with them?
It's like if Oregon went to redesign their flag and we put strawberries all over it. The rest of the country would be like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? We're like, no, like Oregon strawberries.
I'd say grapes are a strong contender, but
I mean,
we'll go with
the obvious
Sure.
answer here is Marionberries. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Right,
Dude,
right,
you're
right.
smoking crack, it's blackberries.
Just put a whole fruit basket on the flag.
Yeah, just put a fucking cornucopia on it.
That'd be perfect. Then we can't fight anymore. I think that would work out best for all of us.
What if we just put the Nike logo on the flag?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
That would work.
Alien.
Vermont. Yeah.
Foreign.
Yeah, foreign.
This reminds me of the deer hunter for some reason. I say for some reason, but yeah.
You always say for some reason when there's a very obvious reason for you thinking things.
Dude, I'm just scared of being wrong. Don't read too much into it. Virgin Islands flag.
Oh, that's
This
awful.
looks so old.
That is not
It looks
good.
so old.
This shit's pretty rough, Alien.
This looks like the kind of thing that they'd hand children to color in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's crazy is that I can only imagine the Virgin Islands are like crazy for like touristing and like rich people vacation. Crazy they couldn't come up with a more, modernized flag.
How would you feel if they unveiled a new flag and it was the fucking Virgin Soy Jack?
Yeah. That'd be pretty funny.
I'd be confused.
Alien.
I think that's valid. Nico, I can't remember if you said yours already. You said alien, right? Yeah, that's fair enough. Virginia.
Alien.
Yeah.
I like it more than most of the blue background seal ones. I'll go... You know what? Let's get crazy. I'll go hyphenated.
There we go. Nico, did you agree with Jackson?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll say foreign.
I always
That's
agree
where
with
it's gonna land.
Jackson.
No fucking way. Well, will you agree with him here? What do you guys both think of the Washington Monument? Say your answers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I mean, like, are we just
Hyphenated.
talking about the monument itself or the reflecting pool in addition to that?
I almost certainly... Because on the other side of the reflective pool is the Lincoln Monument. I suppose for the sake of this picture, let's say that's part of the Washington Monument.
Okay.
I love a good obelisk.
I love me a good obelisk. Unfortunately, as discussed previously, the reflecting pool, it's in dire straits currently. Bad things are going on with it. It's real bad. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say hyphenate American.
What the fuck is going on with the reflecting pool?
You haven't heard?
Nothing new. It's just they're putting a focus on something that's been a problem for decades.
Well, you
Shocker
see,
there.
Jackson, so the Washington Monument, Trump decided to paint the bottom of it blue to make it look like a pool, like a normal swimming pool, because he wants it to be more blue, and now it's just like covered in algae. It's a real bad problem.
I see.
Yeah, but it was also already covered in algae, so we're
But
kind
the
of back
algae
to
wasn't
square one.
nearly as bad before, Tanner.
That's not true.
It wasn't
dude. You
nearly
don't know
as
what
bad.
You're talking about.
Now they're like busting out big old chemicals to try and clean it up. They killed ducks in the pond.
chemical.
They're arresting people
Yeah.
who are trying to film it. They're shooting them down like damn dogs. It's rough stuff, I tell ya.
You know, Nico, we're all rooting that your whole lib comedy routine will work out for you so one of these days.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure someday someone watching this will find this funny.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, Tanner, I'm sure. Anyway, did you guys know that there wasn't ever actually any algae in it? That's crazy.
Don't worry.
Why are we not going on to the next fucking
I'm gonna
picture
go
yet?
hyphenated American.
I've only heard like one. That's 2. What'd you say, Jackson?
That was the first one to answer. I said hyphenated American.
Okay, yeah.
I went on 0, frankly.
The Discord cut you out, unfortunately.
God damn it.
Washington state flag. Look, it has Washington on it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Funny.
It's very green.
Speaking of Washington,
green.
I have a question here real quick. Tanner, why is Washington, D.C. such a fucking hellhole? What's up with that?
Well, because it was literally built in a swamp for some ungodly reason.
They didn't have very many options back in 1752.
They had plenty of options. No one knows what the fuck they were thinking.
I don't know, man.
This flag sucks, Alien.
Okay.
I don't hate it. I'll go foreign.
I'll personally say hyphenated American, but it's landed. Is that the only green flag that we've seen?
Yeah.
Is there any? What the fuck? Crazy. West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
Mountain Mama.
Hell yeah,
Alien.
Tanner knows.
Fucking hack.
I'm not the hack. I
Alien.
started it. Nico.
Is that like a little gnome hat that they have under the gravestone?
Yes.
Might be like a red bird or something.
Or maybe it's a red cornucopia.
I don't know why it would be any of these things.
I don't either. The cornucopia makes the most sense. Give me a break here.
Why would they make it red? Alien, this is terrible.
I'd say foreign, but it's gonna land at alien. Wisconsin.
Alien.
No way.
Yeah, Alien.
Yeah.
I'd also say foreign
That's
again.
that was a
America.
terrible font choice. What the fuck were they thinking?
To be fair, they had only invented one font at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was Comic Sans. Wyoming.
Dude, why is there a brand in the middle of the buffalo? What the fuck is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a shitty looking brand. It's so like detailed and tiny. I don't like hate the outside of it though. That one ruins it for me though, Alien.
Damn.
I'll go hyphenated.
Hyphenated, I guess. I don't know. This is a bad one too. I don't like any of these damn flags.
I mean, this one's certainly not as bad as the other ones. I'd certainly say hyphenated American as well. And last but certainly not least, I'm sorry, Tanner, I heard your comment about the stealth bomber earlier. I couldn't remember the name of it. We've got Yellowstone National Park with, is it Old Faithful here? Is that the name of the geyser?
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Yellowstone before. It's overrated.
Don't jump in the pools, by the way. You'll die of, like, sulfur poisoning or something.
Yeah, they're
Dude,
really
I love
fucking
sulfur.
hot.
That too.
I've been to Yellowstone as well. Definitely overrated. It was super hot that day. I didn't like it one bit. No siree.
Hyphenated.
Hyphenated.
Also, it has like a big caldera that might, blow us all to smithereens one day. I'll go hyphenated.
Yeah, like in the movie 2012.
That's a ways out. We don't have to worry about that in our lifetime, presumably. I'd personally say America first. I think fucking Yellowstone's beautiful, but that appears to be where it lands. And boys, I would ask
The
for
rocks
details. I'm
aren't
not
even
gonna-
that yellow.
I mean, that depends on if you're looking in the water or not, It's a matter of perspective. Anyway, so these are our Spirit of 76. We've got the American flag, apple pie, burgers, hot dogs, the Ford Mustang, and the SR-71
Dude, those are
Blackbird.
chili dogs, not hot. Hot.
God damn it, you're right. So that is the true spirit of America. Here's a quick rundown of everything else. I'm not reading it. If you're listening to us in an audio podcast, what are you doing? Get over on YouTube and watch our beautiful, beautiful laid out YouTube video podcasts. I guess the takeaway here is states, step up your fucking flag game, I guess. Look how much shit's in foreign. But that's enough with that. Speaking of America and foreign...
Nico, please improvise a different segue.
Yeah, Nico,
That
please.
was terrible.
Speaking of America and enjoying freedom, I can't wait to be free of this goddamn topic and hop on over to Guapish at the movies.
Guapish at the movies!
What's the difference between Neanderthal man and Cro-Magnon man? Linguistic competence and polychromatic cave paintings.
Jackson, what did we watch this week?
The Patreon pick this week, as requested by Hunter, thank you for the request, was the 2006 film Curious George. And if you also want to get your movie into our raffle, go to guapish.com/Patreon or patreon.com/Guapish for $1 a month, and you might just get picked. This is the movie of the TV show Curious George, in which the yellow hat guy befriends a stowaway monkey on his trip to find a fucking artifact in Africa, and hilarity ensues.
Fun fact: this movie was Will Ferrell's voice acting debut.
It was his voice acting debut? That's crazy. Bad fun fact.
Yeah.
Dylan, where are you putting this movie?
I should have suspected you were going to pick me first. Oh, no. I gave Curious George a C+.
Wow. Tanner, how about yourself?
Dude, I had a delightful little time with this film. I'm sitting at an A.
I had a feeling, you piece of shit, you love these little baby children movies now, don't you? Jackson, how about yourself?
I just have so much whimsy in my heart.
I'm tossing up between a B and a B minus.
I am at a B minus myself.
Wow.
Whoa.
I wasn't expecting Dylan to be the hater of this one.
Yeah. This movie shocked me because I expected going into it was just going to be some really fucking boring kids movie. And granted, it still is a children's movie through in and throughout, but I had more fun with it than I thought I would. I think it was like remarkably funnier than I would expect a movie like this to be. It didn't look like absolute dog shit. This is like in the area they tried doing a lot more like CG compositing, and I feel like it works pretty well for the most part, to the point where it maybe even like look up the budget. This is a pretty high budget movie and it fucking bombed, alas.
Oh god.
Performance aren't bad. I mean, like I'm saying, from like the era, I think it looks pretty good. Like I think there are certainly some scenes that stand out as pretty dog shit, but like for the most part, it doesn't look terrible. And like the actual like 2D animation is pretty solid as well. It's just kind of a fun little kids movie. I think it's got good messaging. What the fuck's up with that? What's up with that one chick? Why does she want to bone? The yellow
She
suit
is
guy
not
so
being
bad?
subtle about it. She is.
What is her problem?
She thinks nerds are hot.
It's like all she wants to do is just break this guy's fucking back out. It's so strange.
So much so that she brings her school children there every single week to a museum.
Yeah, just to look at him. It's actually insanity. I think the only real gripe I have with this movie is, like, outside of it, like, just, like, what it is, it being, like, some fucking, like, kids movie, is just, like, the relationship between our main character and George seems really fast-paced. Like, he doesn't give a fuck about the monkey, and then suddenly, when he's getting shipped off back to Africa, he's suddenly like, oh, man, I really miss that fucking guy, and then, like, they're, like, best friends all of a sudden. They just feel kind of, like, really rushed. And the ending was insanely fucking rushed, too, of course. They just, like, miraculously solved the problem at the very end of it. But, you know, for a kid's movie, I think it's very serviceable. I had a fun time with it. It's cute. It's not terrible looking. What else can I say?
It is very formulaic. One thing I'm surprised you didn't mention is the music for this film. The music, very iconic to my childhood.
I have a fucking note, dude. I literally wrote down in my fucking notes, Nico handled the score. That's the fourth note I wrote down.
Okay, listen. Funny. I kind of see where you're coming from with that, but I don't like this music particularly myself, okay?
I thought the music was pretty good.
I found it very meh, but it's super of its era. It's like, yeah, I can see why they would put this in a children's movie. The cars look fucking terrible. I don't know what happened with those, but yeah, they look real bad. Luckily, not as bad as the Red Hood Batman movie, but they're still not great. Now, you know, I appreciate that they don't really go for like a whole liar revealed plot here. Like our main character, Ted, whatever, was his name Ted? Sort of with a T.
Yeah.
Ted. Yeah, so Ted, he was very upfront with what was happening. I could easily see us going in that direction of like, oh no, he has to hide the fact that it's this tiny little thing, but no, he's immediately shows, no, this is the problem, and they like try and find a way to resolve it. I enjoyed that part. However, I will say, this is like kind of a minor thing. I think I would have preferred if Junior just like didn't toss out that other page like into the fireplace and like at the beginning of the film, and instead like we did just think that the idol was this tiny little dinky thing the entire time, and we weren't like, oh no, but the real one's still out there, what? I just think it would have added a bit more to the movie personally. But yeah, what do you guys think? Tanner, what do you think of this one? You gave it a fucking A. What are you talking about?
I had a delightful time with this movie. I think it's just cute. I agree with everything Jackson said. It's surprisingly funny, even for me as an adult. I just had a big old smile on my face the entire time watching this adorable little monkey and his little hijinks. I agree the woman is hot. I would. And I agree with Jackson about how they do a very good job blending the CGI in with the 2D animation, like better than a lot of other films we've seen. And I think what it is for the CGI elements, they go for this like Play-Doh or maybe like storybook art aesthetic for the CGI elements. And so even though they like stand out against the 2D elements, your brain still just kind of buys it because of what this film is. And so like there were only like a small handful of moments where I went like, okay, that looked janky, you know. Yeah, I just thought it was a cute movie, and I this was the movie I by far like actively enjoyed my time watching the most.
Dude, I'd agree with that sentiment. It sounds like we all have similar thoughts. I didn't hate the movie. It's just like, you know, to me it was like, yeah, this is another, albeit well-made kids movie. I did enjoy the music. The same guy obviously did the music for the entire movie. I remember hearing this music like all the time when I was younger, so hearing it here was pretty nice. I don't really think the movie did anything offensively bad. I think there were some parts where the animation was kind of iffy. The voice performances weren't great. I think they were still pretty good though. Yeah, I agree with Jackson's point though too, of like the relationship between Ted and George at the very end. Where it's like, I don't care about this monkey. Oh, wait, I do care about this monkey. And it's like, even before then, it just flip-flops back and forth. The pacing in this movie is just a little weird. But at the end of the day, it is just a children's movie. And I saw it as that. So I think as a children's movie, this movie is fine.
On the voice acting specifically, I thought Will Ferrell did a pretty good job. And it's weird because, like, he sounds like himself still, but like I wasn't having the constant problem of being like, I'm listening to Will Ferrell talk, you know?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I'd say he did a pretty good job. Well, fellas, do you have anything else to say about Curious George?
Nothing in particular. Oh god. Editor Tanner, keep that part in. Well, I'm realizing now, if we share similar thoughts, and, you know, I didn't really have that many problems with the movie, I could raise it up to a B-. Why not?
Yay! I'm sticking to my B-.
Badass.
I think I'm gonna go with a B-, just looking at the other ranks I have, or the other movies I have in those ranks.
I'm gonna stick with my A.
And it lands at a flat B overall.
Wow.
Whoa. Good for you,
I think that sounds
Curious
fine.
George.
I think that's pretty comparable to the audience scores.
Okay.
Anyway, speaking of audience scores, we have Tanner's pick this week, the 2019 film The Jesus Rolls.
That's right, everyone. The Jesus Rolls is a spin-off of The Big Lebowski about the side character Jesus, who went to jail for indecent exposure, and he gets out, and he just runs around, commits crimes, and has a lot of sex. The end. Fun fact, if you guys were watching the credits, you saw it mentioned that this was based on some other bullshit. That thing it was based on is like sort of an infamous French sex comedy that was very controversial in its era, and like people didn't like it because of how much sex was in it. So very strange thing to make this be like kind of an unofficial remake of.
Huh.
I'd agree.
Good fun fact, I suppose. I'll kick us off for the rankings here. I didn't like this movie. I gave it a D+.
Wow. As Tanner alluded to in a little bit of his summary, I did kind of just see this as an aside to The Big Lebowski. I gave it a B-.
Tanner, how about yourself?
I was certain I was going to have the highest rank on this one. I guess not. I'm at a C+.
Okay.
Yeah, you're close enough.
And Jackson, I think I heard you say you're the same as me.
Yeah, this movie fucking blew.
Yeah, this wasn't very good. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot Jesus was even a character in The Big Lebowski, so I was just confused as to how this was tied to it at all. I was like, I guess he likes bowling.
I will say, I think that's actually to this movie's credit, the fact that it really isn't tied to The Big Lebowski at all and is kind of doing its own thing. And the reason I'm at a C+, I recognize it's not a very good movie, but it just kind of worked for me, you know? Like, I got invested in our characters and their little journey and what was going on, and I actually kind of, like, gave a fuck about seeing the story. I feel like this is kind of, like, this is my clique, I guess. where like I'm like, yeah, it's not very good, but like it worked on me, and I don't really know why or how, but yeah, just it being sort of this kind of artsy, meandering, character-driven sex comedy. Like I actually enjoyed watching it more often than I didn't, And I think what's funny is like, these artsy films usually aren't my thing. So I almost think because it is a Netflix production and a spin-off of a bigger movie, that kind of cancels out the artsy bullshit in my mind or something and lets me buy into it more. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah, I was deeply shocked that I was like, oh, I'm actually enjoying watching this, huh?
I had a very opposite experience. I would say I was largely in a state of confusion at what the fucking point of anything was for the most part. A lot of the acting isn't great in a pretty decent amount of it. I'm not crazy about the cinematography style. It's kind of funny. It like goes in from like really generic looking shooting and stuff, and then they'll have like these random moments of like these really beautiful looking like static shots and stuff, which I do think is kind of funny. The whole fucking point of this movie seems like there wasn't one. It ends very suddenly as well. I just never really got into this one. I was just kind of annoyed. I never really gave a fuck about any of our characters. All the women were kind of even like the big like emotional beat of that one chick fucking killing herself, and like the reactions of the dudes afterwards just felt very artificial to me. It never hooked me at all. I was just kind of bored and I just didn't enjoy my time with it.
Go on, Nico.
I agree with my husband. How about you, Dylan?
I don't agree with your husband. I guess I had a similar watching experience to Tanner. Like I said, I pretty much just saw this as the Hispanic variation of the Big Lebowski. I can't really pin it up to more than that. I just like the shenanigans they got up to. There's nothing really crazy special that this movie does. I just didn't hate watching it, I guess.
Yeah, but you weren't particularly a big fan of the Big Lebowski or really understand what that was trying to do either, right?
I mean, I gave it the same ranking, so I don't...
Yeah. So yes.
I'm confused at the point you're trying to make. I missed it, but alas, it's too late.
That's fair enough.
We're far gone.
This movie makes me want to watch The Big Lebowski again, because I think that movie is really fun and creative, and this movie fucking sucked.
That I had the same feeling. I feel like with The Big Lebowski too, it was so early on in our movie rankings that I didn't have a good grasp on perspective as far as movies go. I think I'd rank it higher, potentially.
I mean, your main problem when you watch The Big Lebowski is you didn't understand it's a comedy.
Dude, I'm shocked you remember that, because I don't remember that at all. You're probably right. I'll have to go back and watch the review or something.
There were quite a few early comedies we watched like that where you just didn't get that part.
I don't count Happiness as a comedy. Or that other one.
I mean, that's not really up to opinion, though. That's like what it is.
I'm saying for me. I'm not saying like in general. I'm saying for me, I don't count that as a comedy. I don't think sex is funny. I think sex is serious.
Why'd you like this one, then?
Dude, because I wasn't focused on the sex. I don't know, man.
You zoned out for 60% of the movie or whatever.
I don't think it was 60%. That sounds a little high. Maybe 50%.
Okay.
I think it was really funny when they were talking about this, the chicks that like blew her brains out kid being in jail, and they go get him and he's just fucking Pete Davidson. That actually made me laugh out loud.
That was so fucking random.
I was like, oh, what? Huh? What? Pete Davidson? Why is he here?
I saw him in the
casting list. They gave me fucking
list,
whiplash seeing him. I didn't, so...
And I looked at him, I was like, I feel like I should know where he's from, and I know he's a more famous actor. I can't fucking put my finger on it, though.
I mean, he's not really a famous actor.
He's a recognizable actor, I'll say that.
He's like dating someone really famous,
though.
Isn't he?
He's always dating someone
He's like dating
famous.
Ariana Grande or some shit.
Maybe. He's a comedian, I think. Or he's on SNL or some shit. He's not really an actor.
Anyway,
I'm gonna stick with my C+. Why not?
I'm sticking with the B-.
Yeah, I'll stick with my D+. There's no reason to raise it at all.
Yeah, that's valid.
And it lands at a flat C.
Wow!
Overall, how exciting!
Wow! No way.
All right, we've got a B movie, a C movie. Will we have a D movie this week with Nico's pick, that being the 2001 film Mulholland Drive?
I mean, like, should I even really describe the plot to this movie? I feel like that in and of itself will be a decent bit of a discussion, right?
Let's just get into it, dude. Let's get into it.
Can I ask everyone a question real quick?
Yeah.
Go for it. I want.
How many of us had to look up what was going on afterwards?
I forget you guys look things up. Never mind. I didn't do any research.
Let me give you guys some context here. So I was watching this movie prior to us recording. That's what I. And the second I finished, I would have took a shower and then hopped in the podcast. I had no fucking time to go and look things up. And I knew nothing about this movie going into it.
Gotcha.
I walked away from the film with a decent idea of what was going on. However, there were absolute details where I was like, I have no idea what the fuck that was supposed to mean.
Thank God.
I was very confused when I left the film. I didn't get it, and I had to look up what the deal was, and I was like, okay. Like, I had most of the pieces, most of the things I thought were going on were correct, but the framing of it I had wrong in my head, and that's why I was confused. Anyway, let's do ranks real quick. I'm just gonna be straight up. I got stat checked. I didn't get this movie. I was very bored the entire time. I'm at a C+.
What about the fun fact?
Oh, well, fun fact. This movie started out as a TV pilot episode until the Studio Canal from France got involved with David Lynch, and they were like, hey, we'll give you a bunch of money and you can turn this into a movie. He said, wow, okay.
I actually knew that because I was looking it up on Letterboxd, and there was 2 results popping up, one from like the 90s, and they're the same director, and then there's just a fucking pilot version.
Wow.
Who's gonna pick that one sometime?
There you go.
Not me. I got a couple things to say. I'll give my rank. Fuck. What did I give? I gave Mulholland Drive a C-.
Whoa. Jackson, how about yourself?
I'm in a similar boat to Tanner, I would say. I'm not with rank. I'm definitely higher than him. I'm sitting at like a B and a B+. The thing with this movie is that again, with Tanner, I got stat checked by this pretty hard, I think. I think I have like ideas about what was happening, but I don't really have like the full picture. And I think I would certainly like this movie a lot more if I went and watched it again. It definitely seems like a 2 times a minimum kind of movie.
I could definitely see that. I'm right there with you, though. I'm also at a B.
I was so scared that I was the only one that got stat checked by this movie, and I was about to get fucking crucified.
Guys, we might be retarded.
And this is one of his more straightforward films, I think.
I think you're right on that, actually. So funnily enough, I literally wrote down definitely need a second watch. I know for a fact that if I do a second watch, everything is going to click, and I'm gonna be pretty into this movie. But that C+ is just based on my baseline experience right here that I just had, and I was really bored the entire time.
I'm in a very similar boat again with Tanner, where for the vast majority of the movie, I was just kind of confused. Like, the presentation was very strange. The acting and the dialogue was really stilted and weird. There was a lot of scenes that just seemed like they were trying to allude to something bigger happening, but I didn't really, like, fully get it. Like, the fucking diner scene that happens pretty early, I think, is pretty representative of that. Like, there's certainly something more that they're trying to say there, but, like, you just wouldn't really get it until the climax. And the movie was definitely trying to do something. I assume it's, like, some fucking dream bullshit happening in, like, the early part of it, and then, like, I don't fucking know. I'm not even gonna try to piece together the plot right now. But like, there certainly is something more that's going on, and I think the idea behind the movie is cool. I really like that last half an hour. I think it's very interesting, and it makes me want to dig into it more. But like with Tanner, I know the movie's trying to say something, and I'm sure watching it that second time is gonna be really fun, because like now that you know a bit more what happens at the end, you can like catch a lot of details. Like even just thinking about it, I was thinking like the fucking the waiter, when she's like trying to hire the hit at the diner, like the last half an hour, like the waiter's name is what she took on. There's a lot of like people from presumably like reality that like we're seeing in like the dream sequence and stuff. So there's like a ton of shit that I'm sure you would catch. And I'm sure a lot of those scenes that seem like they're kind of nonsensical make a lot more sense in context. But yeah, I was just kind of fucking bored. There wasn't a whole lot really happening for most of it until you get to the climax. Like there is like an overarching mystery, but it all seems like, honestly, it kind of felt like Pulp Fiction a little bit, where it's like a bunch of like meandering storylines that ended up like coalescing into something bigger at the end. But it's not in a very like typical fashion, so it's hard to parse.
So Dylan, I'm curious,
Yeah.
what did you think was happening in this movie? Like, if you had to guess like what the plot was, what would you say it is?
So here's the problem, because I'm with Jackson, where it's like I really felt like this movie was trying to put up all the set pieces and set them all up, and it was supposed to be disjointed and not make any sense. I was like, oh, they're going for something at the end where it's all gonna get thrown together, and like, oh, that's why they did this, and this. There was that portion at the end. It's in like the half-hour portion that Jackson was talking about, where it's the blonde like waitress lady in her house, and she like gets a knock at the door, and it's her fucking parents like screaming at her. It was such a random part of the whole movie. Completely forgot that the start of this movie was her making it to Hollywood and her parents wishing her luck and all that. So I feel like it's just a psychological experience from like, I don't even know, man. I can't even say, because I didn't understand this movie at all. I liked the theme they were going with, but what ultimately ended up happening in the end that, you know, was such a letdown for me was the fact that they were setting up a bunch and just felt like there was like there's a portion, I think Jackson said a gif in the general chat of that like guy who fucking dies or something, or has a heart attack from seeing the weird fucking witch lady in the alley or whatever. And that never comes up again. We never see those characters again. We never see that, like, character again. We go back to that scene. Obviously, that witch isn't there. So, I kind of agree. I don't think I'd get this movie on a second run through. I'm gonna be completely fucking honest. But it's just, like, everything that just fell flat at the end, where it's like, oh, yeah, no, this actress lady, whatever her name, like, everybody wants her in the movie. I didn't really get that. And it's just, like, I don't know. I feel like there was just so much going on and so much I was supposed to remember that, especially for me, like, I was following, but, like, it didn't amount to anything in the end. I thought it was fine, but I couldn't. It would take a couple of watch-throughs for me to get this movie.
The big mistake I made in understanding the plot was my base assumption. I was like, okay, I think he's showing us stuff out of chronological order, and I was trying to piece it together that way, and that's just not correct.
Yeah.
And so that I ended up very much confusing myself. Do you want to just say what the real deal that most people interpret it as is?
Yeah, so at the very least, I'll tell you what like I walked away with it from my initial viewing. So I understood like about 2/3 of the movie. Once we like get into the quote unquote real world, I understood like everything happening prior to that. It's like, oh, okay, that was like a dream, and the stuff we're seeing after that is like real life, and we're seeing that a bunch of characters who are appearing in the dream were, you know, parallels to like the real people who we see here. And so the basic gist of what seems like is happening is our main character here. She came to Hollywood, you know, going after that Hollywood dream, trying to become an actress. It doesn't end up panning out. One of the people who she met on set at some point, the main other lady, she was like some other person who she had met who ended up, you know, sleeping her way to the top, became a famous actress. And, you know, in her jealousy, she ends up calling a hit on her, gets her murdered, and now she's dealing with like the guilt of that. And also she fell in love with her. I forgot to mention that part. But yeah, that's the main gist that I took away here.
Okay.
Yeah, so the whole idea
makes a little more
that
sense.
a good majority of this film is actually that dream, and the ending third to a fourth is like stuff that happened before that dream and was actually real.
Okay. This movie.
Yeah, that was something I missed. And like
The one
I
thing
definitely
though is,
think that's something. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, I don't even know if like necessarily. I feel like you could even make an argument of like the dream ending when she's like woken up like in a panic with the fucking like parents screaming at her and then her fucking killing herself. Because like even in the scene with the hitman, when she's like actually hiring the hit, like that seems like it would be reality. Like that's at least what my initial assumption was. But like the fucking thing with the weird blue key, like immediately took me back and made me think that we still were in the dream. Specifically because that just seems like a direct allegory to like the weird fucking like blue cube thing. But maybe that was the key, was the things relating to the blue cube bullshit that like got her out of the dream, I guess, in the first part. I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah, there were
There's a lot
absolutely
going on in
still
this
parts where I was like, I don't really understand what this is meant to represent. Shit like that, like Marge Simpson. I don't know what her deal is really. What the like. You guys keep saying the parents. I think they were just meant to be like some random strangers who she met like on the plane or something.
Yeah.
Going there. But yeah, what they're meant to be, I'm not entirely sure. I guess like they're like the main guilt that drives her to killing herself. I don't know why it's them though. Why they're like dancing at the I don't fucking know what's happening there. And like some other bullshit here and there. I'm not totally sure what's happening with it. Like even like the monster thing. I don't know what that's meant to be.
Yeah, I don't get it. There's some really wacky visuals, even completely going outside of the plot. Like the June bug dance thing at the very start is such a manic way of starting a movie. And then even when they
we get to, like, that dance in particular, she mentions like at the big dinner when she's like going over like her like story of like how she got to this point. She says it all started with like a big like June bug dance thing in her hometown that won her like an award that got her the money to like come out here to Hollywood.
Yeah.
No, I'm very aware of that. I'm just saying entirely the presentation of that scene where they've got like a bunch of like overlapped fucking like green screen people. That shit just looks fucking crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was just like some like weird way of presenting the film initially, like it was a studio logo starting sort of thing, so I just skipped over it.
That's very funny.
I thought it was... Well, I thought he was doing that like, okay, is this like a period piece and we're in the 50s or something? That's one thing I noticed very much about this film. It's very, it's not really set during a specific time at all. It's very dreamlike in that way, where it's like, there's all kinds of, like, the times are all screwed up with, like, characters' names and the way they dress and different dynamics here and there. You're like, okay, this could be, like, anything from, like, the 50s through the 90s.
That's probably, like, trying to be representative of, like, the adult life
Hollywood.
of the character.
Hollywood.
There's a lot going on with this movie. The other weird fucking presentation thing I was gonna talk about, too, is, like, the weird, like, green screening of, like, the ghosts of the old people scaring our protagonist, I guess, at the very end, or like climb under her fucking door. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny looking. Very strange, dude. Love this Lynch guy. What a creative mind.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I didn't realize that that's what David Lynch looked like until, like, Tanner sent a photo of him. I was like, oh my god, that's him? He's the God is Gay guy?
I have no clue who you're talking about right now.
David Lynch, the director.
The director.
Who cares how long a fucking scene is?
Based, yeah. I'm sad I didn't enjoy this movie more on the first watch, because this movie is very highly acclaimed. I see it in a lot of people's like top 4 on Letterboxd. It's a pretty frequent movie I see up there. A lot of people say it's a fucking masterpiece, things like that. I got fucking stat checked hard. I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually go and rewatch it. I maybe will at some point. I don't know if I'm like, I don't have like an immediate like I want to go and see this movie again right now type of feeling in me at all. But
I'm definitely going to before our next re-rank.
There we go. That's fair enough. I'll see if I can fit it in.
I'll need more brain power for this movie, and I don't think I have the comprehension to do that.
I feel like this is a frequent reaction from us when we watch a Lynch film. We're like, we're fucking hacks. We didn't get this shit.
I mean, I think we've only seen like 3?
I
was gonna
think
say,
Yeah,
has
we've
this
seen
happened
3
before?
now.
Yeah, I don't think we really got what Blue Velvet was trying to say. We definitely did not get fucking Eraserhead.
No.
Oh, those films. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't, but it does.
We've watched his top 3 now.
Yeah.
Badass.
Blue Velvet is much more entertaining than this.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
will
Blue
I
Velvet
would
definitely, just like on a surface level, is a much like more normal film, I suppose.
Is that
Yeah.
the sex one?
Yeah.
No, that's Eyes Wide Shut.
I mean, there's like the main character of like Blue Velvet goes and like fucks that like Russian chick or something.
Dude, hold on. I don't know what movie we're talking about anymore.
Anyway.
Anywho,
Oh.
Eyes Wide Shut is also kind of Lynchian though, Dylan.
you can see I like that movie. I want to watch that one more than I want to watch this one again.
Yeah. In fairness, you watched this one today, so maybe give it a month or two.
Yeah, it hasn't even been like 5 hours since I watched this movie.
Fair enough.
I wish I liked his films a lot more because David Lynch as a person I find very entertaining and interesting.
Alas, it was not meant to be.
One thing I mentioned in the group chat is that, like, Jackson had mentioned, or was it Jack? I can't remember if it was Jax or Nico who mentioned how, like, often stilted and weird the performances are here, and part of that might be because it's supposed to be happening in a dream, but also...
Yeah.
When you watch interviews with David Lynch, like, he just talks like that. Like, he just has a really weird cadence and vocabulary, and he's the writer on these films too, so now I'm like, can I really say the dialogue is stilted and unrealistic when I know of at least one real-life person who does actually talk like this?
Yeah, so that is actually a good point, Tanner. So, in like the sort of dream portion of this movie, I do remember thinking while watching, I was like, man, the like acting and dialogue is really weird in this one. This doesn't seem normal. But like once they get out of that and into like the quote unquote reality, it's much more normal generally. So yeah, I believe that was once again an intentional thing on his part.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Literally, one of my early notes for this movie is straight up, is Naomi's character homunculus?
Yeah.
Because, like, nobody's acting like real human beings. It all seems so weird, but obviously, in knowing this in hindsight, I think it worked.
Yeah.
Quite well.
I'd certainly say so. Yeah, you know, there were some aspects of this film that were quite well done that I did enjoy. That gave me a really nice sort of dopamine hit when I realized what they were trying to do. Other parts, I don't like that I didn't understand what was happening, and you know, that bruises the old ego, so...
Retard alert! Didn't get the movie.
Dude, can't relate. Welcome to my fucking world.
How do you live like this? I don't understand.
I ignore it.
Well, fellas, do we have anything else to say about Mulholland Drive?
I wish I did.
No. I don't have a single fucking thing to say about this goddamn movie.
I'm gonna stick at my B.
I'll stick at my C+.
I'm gonna go probably a B pending. I could see this literally jumping up like to an A or some shit on a rewatch.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I agree.
And it
I'm gonna
lands. I assume
Sorry.
you're sticking at your C-.
Yeah.
And it lands at a B- overall. B for B-.
Wow.
We're hacks.
Woo!
We are, yeah, this is a fucking horrendous. This shit landed lower than Curious George.
Oh no.
Oh
To
my
be fair,
god.
Curious George is easier to understand. It's very straightforward.
We're fucking retarded,
That's so
man. We like
true.
the movie with the funny monkey. We don't like the movie.
Coming from the guy who doesn't fucking like monkeys.
Where did Blue Velvet land for us?
Impossible to say.
I think I put that shit in like C- for me.
That's a flat B. I landed higher than this one, which I guess makes sense.
Okay.
Well, guys, pick some movies. Pick some good ones. Come on, do it.
Jackson, do you want to go first, or?
Okay, question. What's the minimum length for a movie we can pick again? 40
45
minutes?
I think
minutes.
40.
45 minutes?
Yeah.
40
I
to
can't remember if
45,
it was
I don't
40
know.
or 45.
We've watched a 42-minute one once. So
We
40's
have, yeah,
probably
we've watched
better.
something lower than 45 before, but we definitely said 45 is the minimum.
Okay.
I don't know.
Regardless, one of these movies is sub 45 minutes long, but it's more than 40 minutes long. I want you guys to pick between the 2000 film or the 2002 film.
2000.
Tanner.
2002.
I was feeling 2000 anyway, so we're going with the 2000 film.
Guys, you dodged the Rhapsody Street Kids Believe in Santa fucking film.
What? Okay.
42
Whatever that
minutes.
means.
Oh,
42 minutes.
it's that fucking movie.
Yeah. Please look up clips from that movie and you guys will immediately know what the fuck you just
I
dodged.
know about this one.
Is that a valid pick in your opinion, Nico?
Sure. I don't fucking know, man.
It's really edging the fucking line. I mean, why not? Why can't it be? Why can't it be a movie? It's a fucking movie. It's cinema. You guys done it. You guys have finally picked the movie I've been trying to pick for like a year. It's Requiem for a Dream. We're watching Requiem for a Dream.
Ah! Nice.
Every time you say 2000, I know that's what you're aiming for. These jokers, though, these motherfuckers.
Dude, he could very easily switcheroo that movie. We get a bad one.
And I have before unintentionally, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What about you, though, Dylan? I'm excited to see Requiem for a Dream. What about you, though, Dylan? What are you picking?
Ironically enough, my random number generator landed kind of on a freedom movie. We're gonna be watching White House Down, one of my earliest picks on the list.
Oh my god. Haven't I
the
already
one with
seen
Obama?
this shit?
No, this one I think has Channing Tatum in it.
No fucking way.
I think. Because we've watched Olympus Has Fallen. This is White House Down, which is the same vein.
So
it's the same plot and came out in the same year.
Yeah, it's a carbon copy of the movie, so I can imagine this is probably going to land similarly. I think Jamie Foxx is the president in this one.
That's so badass. I'm excited to watch the same fucking movie, but like slightly different.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of the same movie but slightly different, we have our Patreon pick this week, which was the 2000 film Dancer in the Dark, as requested by Lavaskin. Thank you for the request.
Wow. And if you too would like to request a film just like our patron Lavaskin did, then Tanner's going to tell you all about how you can do that.
That's right, everyone. If you head on over to guapish.com/Patreon or patreon.com/Guapish, you can subscribe to us for only $1 a month, which gets you early access to every episode, exclusive access to our pre-Guap show. You also get access to our Discord, where you can talk to us, you can request topics, you can request movies, you get 500 slime coin, and finally, you get your name read out at the end of every single episode. Thank you very much too. Dylan is my comfort character, Ellen Page's Final Inception, Slayed by Jay, Blake, Nedagant, Lavaskin, Top Ramen Man, Adam Driver Adlib, Tutbot, Lucas Ledette, Hunter, and Jacob Edwards. Thank you all very much.
That's right, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, ringing that bell, and we'll be seeing you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.